And we are live. What's happening, chat? Aha, it seems we've already got a real bustling chat here today. That's awesome. How are we doing, everyone? Oh, yeah, okay, so reading up on the chat here, yeah, Time Stranger is going to be at 6. So I'm going to be doing this for about 3 hours, give or take, like 3.5 hours, and then we're going to be moving over to Time Stranger. And then after that, I got a night stream in Noir, so I'm just going to be streaming all effing day, dude. It's kind of crazy. Mad's always be telling my ass I'm some crackhead for being able to do streaming for hours on end, but I don't know, I just built that way. What's up, Luis, Karibo, Joey, Fumi, Daniel, Scarlight? Woo! We got a lot of people here. That's nice. By the way, Scarlight, if you want to hop in on VC, go right on ahead, brother. I'm near the bottom. Can't stay for stream? Well, thank you for coming on in anyway, Noah. What's up, Seal? Tank Top Josh? Yeah, I mean, basically, I was working out today, and it's a laundry day, so I don't have I didn't have a lot of shirts left, so I just kind of wore the tank top. Funnily enough, you know that bar job I was talking about yesterday? This tank top is from that bar job here. They advertise it right here. You got Second Rodeo Brewing right on the bay. It's kind of nice. Anyway, this tank top means I represent as the weakest G enjoyer. I can only do 500 push-ups on the knuckles, which makes me the weakest. He's showing his shoulders. He's breaking dress code. Dress code. Oh, Alex, welcome on in. Youth gang. Hey, Ray, trying to get ready. My G-Nex era deck. Also, did you see the poll? If you're talking about, I'm not sure. Oh, wait, are you talking about the Raging Form poll? Yeah, I just opted for it to keep the Twin Drive. That was my vote. So if you look at that vote, at that poll, and you see the results, you'll notice that I actually did vote one of those options. Anyway, welcome on in. Update me on the tournament, Josh. So, not really much is to be updated. Arxel and Shira still need to fight. Whoever wins that battle will fight Alex in the semis. And whoever wins that battle, between Alex and one of the two, fights me in the finals. Because me and Luke was, so let me actually go over to Battle Fight here to kind of specify about that, and then we can get started here, right? So, if you go down here, right, this is our tournament announcements chat right here. So we go over here, and this is our battle fight. Now, on this battle fight, my opponent is right. Oh, did I already recorded? Oh yeah, it says waiting for the next opponent. So we already got into all the Swiss, which was 6 rounds of Swiss. So it's already a pretty hefty Swiss, right? And this is what the bracket looks like. So as you see, me and David already fought. Luke and Bing already fought. Me and Luke already fought. So I'm all the way here. So the top end of the bracket is already on the finals. The bottom end of the bracket, dude. Poor Alex is just waiting. He's just waiting patiently, the deer. Oh, man. Thanks, Noel. How are we going to do for the wheel? So basically, wheel can be the same as last time. If you want to just be on wheel, that's it. Now, for people who don't want to join on wheel, that's perfectly fine. You just keep your same results from last time. No adjustments to the wheel there. So a wheel will only matter to those who actually want to join for this, because I know we're only doing G next today, so that it's a little specific for people. All right, wheel for 3 then. Sure thing.
Skill intensive format.
Skill intensive.
Very skill intensive.
Is mid standard is mid G goaded. I want to be on wheel, sure thing. Okay, let's see. So let's go ahead and get this all in. So we've got Seal, Ice, Luis.
Right.
I guess I'll do one. What's up, crazy? All right, Daniel wants on wheel. Cool.
Throw me in there while I am quickly scrapping together a dominate list so I can bully people.
bet. Yeah, you can jump off wheel at any time if you want, Alex. This is my first time doing G. Ooh, okay, so you might be in for it.
Bro, when the hell did Noroi get 2 arts? What the hell?
Wait.
Dude,
Noroi?
Yeah.
Wait, Noroi is the critical trigger, right?
Yeah, the critical for Shira. When did he get 2 arts? This guy's cool. Holy shit.
Oh yeah, I think he got it because one Noroi, because Noroi is just for Shiranui, so one was for the original Aftermath Shiranui, and then he got an art edit for when he ascended to Oboro, for the dominate strategy. because there's like 2 different Shiranui, so he has 2 different Norois. Most of the units don't have that because the after image units are very separate from the dominates, but Noroi was just a crit for any Shiranui, so he got the special treatment there. As a matter, try looking at Kotari Gitsune. I bet Kotari Gitsune might have an extra art too because of that.
Oh, Katari, yeah, I think I remember Katari Gitsune.
Very scuffed Diablos, it'll work. I don't want to fight against Shiranui. It's a menace.
Oh god,
not that bad in G next. It's not that bad. Which, by the way, that's worth noting too. By the way, guys, as you see on the thumbnail here, we're gonna be talking about G next. So let me go ahead and quickly explain what I mean by G next, and also the kind of the basis for this. What's up, fellas? Welcome in, Genesis. Welcome in, Andrew. Now we gotta, let me go through to G here. Now G begins all the way back with these structure decks, these 3 structure decks, which was for Chronojet, Altmile, and Asha. And subsequently as well, there was Generation Strike, GPT-01. Now for G, we're gonna be using everything that came in the original and early G, going all the way through until our capstone set, which is GBT-12. Now GBT-12 is going to be up here, which is boom. This is Dragon King's Awakening. So Dragon King's Awakening is GBT-12. That is the last set of G next. Everything after that, which would be like the extra boosters for Link Joker and Zoo, Ultimate Stride, and Galaxy, all these things right here, these sets aren't a part of that. These sets are GZ, so we don't allow those. We only do up to GBT-12, and that's what G next is. And so yeah, like what Karibo's saying down there's a really big point. Don't worry, Luis, because Rene and Zanki, those were all the way in GZ. Most specifically, they came out in Divine Dragon Apocrypha here. Right over here to be exact. So you got Zanki and Rene, among other things. Sadatsugu, Ozai, yada yada. So that's where those menaces came in. We're talking about G next Shiranui. Next Shiranui is strong, but not that strong. It's got some counterplays, and it can also choke like a mother effer, can it, Scarlight?
Yeah, I can confirm. Like, the entire thing with, like, G Shiranui is that it's annoying than anything. It's more annoying than strong. So
yeah, right? Like, you don't really need to have super high quality guards just to make sure you have enough guards, especially if they're trying to go for a kill turn with Mujin Lord, which, by the way, killing on Mujin Lord, things just kind of line up if you can do that, man. I'm not gonna lie. They gotta be at like 5 or something for that to be really effective, IMHO.
Yeah, 100%.
So yeah, but there's a lot of really interesting units. So there's 2 reasons why I'm doing the stream today. One, I thought it would be really nice to card fight you guys because, hey, I had the time anyway, and it won the poll. And also, it's because we're going to be having a G Next tournament coming up as our next tournament once this standard tournament here wraps up. So a lot of people, we're getting a lot of new folks into G Next because folks, obviously our community is growing, right? But then we're going to get new people in. And I wanted to use the stream as a way to kind of show off some of the decks of the format and also answer any questions that people might have about it, right? That way we have a little bit of a resource so folks don't come into it totally blind, because it's a very skill-intensive format with so many different varying options, right? And it's very rewarding for players to learn this format and to become good at it. But in order to do that, I want to make sure that people have the resources necessary to have a good head start, because it can be very demoralizing to come into this thing knowing absolutely nothing and then just getting like blasted, which, by the way, is how I got introduced to G Next. One day Nats came up to me and was like, hey man, let's play some G Next. I'm like, I don't know what to do. I'll just make this Claret Luard hybrid deck. I got mutilated. There's actually a whole fight video about it. I got mutilated really badly. But then David's like, no, this isn't how you do it. And then he takes me through all the eras of Vanguard, starting from like Break Ride all the way up to GNX. He's like, see, now you know how we got here. Now go build your decks. And I did a lot better. So I want to help people. When's the tourney, and will it be streamed? So the tourney will not be streamed for the most part, save for maybe some specific matches, mostly if they're matches against me, because like with the standard tournament here, if one of the most convenient times for me to fight my opponent happens to be on stream and they're okay with it, we'll just do that, right? I mean, shoot, why not make it content at that point? People seem to really enjoy the tourney matches anyway, and I know other folks enjoyed the opportunity to be on screen for it. But as for when it's going to drop, well, over in the tournament chat here, David threw down an idea. So it's gonna be sometime in the first week of November is his estimation, give or take. So we still got a good number of days. So if you want to sign up for the GNX tournament, you feel like you want to like give it a try, hop into the Discord, link in the description of the stream here, and you can go ahead and join it. We haven't posted the Battlefy registration yet, so definitely keep a lookout for when Battlefy registration is posted in tournament announcements. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. So this is what I got for wheel. Anyone else I have 5 spots from yesterday's, but can I do 4 spots for the day, and next stream when we choose any format I have a guaranteed fight there? So I wouldn't do that. Rather, what I would say is you could just hold your 5 for this stream and convert that over for the next stream, because it wouldn't be fair for you to like get spawned on this and then get a guarantee in the next one anyway, Joey. So I would say if you rather wait to use the 5 for standard, then just wait to use the 5 there. Otherwise, I mean, I guess what I could do is just start you a 1 here just to like give you the most baseline chance. That's probably the most fair to do it with. Anyway, that's let's see who else. I would, but mine wouldn't really
Throw
teach
me in
me
here, man.
Wait, what do you say?
Throw me in there for 1 as well, and I'm just reading chat because Andrew said something.
Oh, yeah, Andrew's saying his wouldn't really teach. I love accidentally stumbling into your tournament matches. You have some wild fights I've seen. Oh yeah, this I'm not gonna lie, my tournament run this time around needs to be studied, because this, I don't know why this happens, but Scarlet, I have a fun fact to tune for you. So I have fought a total of 8 opponents. 7 out of 8 of my opponents have healed at least twice, and and the majority of them have healed 3+ times.
Oh really?
I have on average dealt 8 damage to my opponent. I have also lost the die roll every time. I have not won the die roll. I was once allowed to go first against Alya, but that is because he won the die roll and let me go first.
Bro. Jeez.
So I have always lost the die roll and have to deal on average 8 damage. And yet I'm still here. I'm still at the finals. I don't know how. Youthberg finds a way, baby. Youth gang cannot be stopped.
I hate how you're right. I hate how you're right about that too.
Youth gang.
Fucking annoying.
All right. Anyone else want to be on wheel here while I have a chance? Let's delay anyone here. Heal in turn 3 2 times and couldn't revolve dress. Yeah. Oh man, Alex definitely gave me one of the hardest times, but God, that was the one time where like the non-stop healing actually worked in my favor because it stopped him, bro. So let me also tell you some of the wild things that had to happen for me to actually make it through. So so round 1 which was against Ahmad, which is Tamayura, right? I had to heal 4 times to live that. Round 2 I ended up having to fight Rezael, who I also have to break through the miracle in that one, which is really crazy. And that was absolutely insane, but I needed a breaky 2 to pass with the double crit in order to win that one, so that was insane. Round 3, my opponent let me go first by some random miracle, right? And so he let me go first, that's how I won that one. Round 4, my opponent discarded PG off of PG and stated that he threw. So that was awesome. Round 5 was against Shira, and y'all saw how I beat Shira on stream, so moving on. Round 6, my opponent couldn't revolve dress because he healed out of the ability to CB to revolve dress from drop zone. Round 7, David ends up decking himself out because he's down to 2 cards left to deck with 1 drive. I can't grab Minerva, and he loses the 50-50 and drive checks to draw trigger and decks out before his attack could properly connect and deal me 6 damage. And then round 7, Luke ends up mega whipping on Rezael, even though I had to go second. Yeah, he discarded PG off of PG and lost for it. I almost lost a free run. So you see how all these circumstances, it isn't just sack. I also have all these really, really specific circumstances to just stay in this thing, man. It's crazy. It's really weird.
It's ridiculous, dude. I have no idea how you managed to create these scenarios, but you somehow create them.
We make miracles, chat. Ooh,
Miracles,
Luis! Ooh, Luis gets the first go. Let's go. All right, so Luis, congrats. You get yourself a chance to probably play Chrono Jet if I'm understanding what your preferences are.
Okay, ZTVs.
Alex, okay.
Alex, I have
Nice.
no idea what else to play.
I'll expect a great day to come on by. All right, so let me go ahead and make the game here.
What join my internet's been?
Fumi, you said you. Were you nervous to get picked, homie? Were you nervous?
Oh wait, did I accidentally join? I meant to hit spectate. My bad.
Get out of here! I actually did that recently. Again, like I was watching a tourney fight, but I accidentally hopped in. And I was like, whoops. I think it was one of the Alia fights. Yeah, it was Alia versus the Rixian, which was my round 2 fighter, the Rezial guy. Yeah, and I hopped in. And Alia's like, whoa, Godsman's gonna fight in my place, poggers. Alia ended up winning that anyway, so he wouldn't even theoretically have needed it. Alright, so on the second opponent, yep, you're gonna be right after Chronojet. Yep. Okay. So, we have so many decks from G next, so I wanted to ask anyone. I'm going in blind, I haven't played this deck forever, it's totally fine. We can take it nice and slowly. So, is there any decks that anyone was curious on seeing get played? Because I have a lot of G next decks, not all of them, so I can't promise I would have the one that you need, but please play Asha. Oh, I definitely have that one. Alright. So we'll start with Asha then.
Why are you playing? Oh god, okay, this is gonna be something. This is either gonna be the most bullied game ever, or probably the most freaking equal game I've seen. Either way, it's gonna be
interesting. We'll see. Okay, so in one of the first things about G Next to note right away, for most cases, you want to go second if given the chance, which is totally different to the standard frame. But going second is oddly better in a lot of cases. The reason being, it allows you to get to stride first. So going second is hyper poggers. We like this.
Yep.
All right.
And
so
you're not
we're missing a grade 2 ride, but we'll try to draw into that when we can, chat. This is, by the way, if you guys do want deck lists after the fact, let me know, and I'll show off my deck list here, right? So this is what we're working with for the moment here. You've of course just got mostly Bloom units, so there's not much to really ask or question about it for the most part, but it's really worth noting that these are what we're running in with for the most part. It's not bad. Okay, let's go. Let's stand up Vanguard. Peach Orchard Maiden Elmi.
Using Bloom Doom? Yeah, he's using Bloom Doom.
Bloom Doom. Bloom is one of the coolest ones in my opinion. Bloom is a top 5 deck for me. Easy, probably
normal Chrono Dran. Okay, normal Chrono Dran.
All right,
it is interesting. I was expecting Dran G, but all right.
Okay, let's go ahead and get some soundtrack here because why not?
Alright, what is... Normal Dran just lets you call Jet, right? Is that it?
Right, so with Chrono Dran's skill, it's Generation Break 1, which Generation Break is a ability that states that you need to have G units on your Vanguard circle or in your face-up G zone, right? This is Generation Break 1, so the moment he strides, he's basically got it. Now, what Dran does is Dran allows you the ability to move itself into Soul when it's placed into the bind zone from the rear circle. And by doing that, you search for Chronojet Dragon, any of the Chronojet cards from your deck, call it to the rear circle. You bounce it back at the end of the turn. So what this means then is that if you time leap it, which is the keyword, we'll get to it later, you'll be able to immediately combo and get that Chronojet from the deck. So it's a really nifty plus. All right, my move. Draw. Nice. Now, I ride.
That's breaking this one up. Later, Genesis. Hope you can come back
Elmi
sooner.
Moves back. Oof, sorry. Sorry to hear that, Genesis.
Yep.
All right. Now then, with support from Elmi, Odette attacks. This is going to be for 12 on 7. These are normal numbers. 7k base is the norm for grade 1s, 9k base is the norm for grade 2s, and 11k base is the norm for grade 3s.
Alright, Chronojet, next turn, right Smoke Gear. Get a 10k base, right Smoke Gear. Okay. Just to say fuck you to the turn. That's a 1 to pass, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a Chronojet is guarding. Now this is currently a 1 to pass because 17 versus 12 is a 5k to break, and all triggers in this era is 5k power. so you won't need to worry. Now, Forerunner is something that you guys probably saw here already, but just to reiterate, Forerunner is a starter skill that when you ride over the Forerunner grade 0, they just move themselves. So they just move
it's
themselves.
Also one of the most broken abilities in the format. It's one of the most broken abilities, so...
Well, kind of. I mean, nothing a Gatling Claw Dragon can't solve.
True. You know what? Yeah, Gatling Claw. Gatling Claw's the go. Alright. Ride a unit with resist. Screw resist. Resist is the world's worst keyword. Yes! 10k base! Let's go!
10k bases. So this is Chronospin Serpent. He doesn't have an effect, but if you notice, his power is 10,000. This is pretty significant in this format because a higher base power means that my attacks aren't going to be able to connect very well. So let's say I had like another grade 2 in the hand aside from the one needed to ride. That 9k base can't poke this. And even if I get a trigger to try and poke over, he just need to guard with the 5k. It's really simple. No guard.
1k actually matters in this format too. 1k actually matters.
Oh, stand trigger. Now, those of you who don't know, stand triggers are basically what came before front triggers. So we don't have front triggers in the format. Instead, we have a trigger that states that when you check it, you choose a rear guard and stand it.
And the majority of them also have very insane effects. The majority of them have very insane effects.
For sure.
So...
Alright. We'll
you guys wonder why triggers
Maiden
don't have effects
Thuria.
now. Alright, Thuria.
And we'll simply attack. Again, I can't really rush him here because of the higher base power.
Does anyone remember Valk Stanley? Yeah, Dreaming Dragon. Yeah, Dreaming Dragon, Genesis, bullshit, and Premium. Yeah, I remember that. I got freaking spoiled on that too. What size is this? Untap. Yep, like Krivo said.
So another thing is that I'm attacking for 14, so if he just guards with the 10k, I can't pass no matter what. Now, having said that, I don't know if he should be guarding here, because he just doesn't... Ooh, he's choosing to guard. That is not correct here. I mean, he's spared himself a critical, but he doesn't have CB now. That's really bad for him.
Yep. He's also 2 crits out, which is concerning. So... Alright. Let's see if you can draw the Chrono Fang. Draw Chrono Fang.
He's playing Chrono Jet Dragon.
Nah. Chrono Fang. Trust.
Can I see
Be the cooler one.
Have that? I actually don't have Gurgit, if you can believe it. Gurgit was not my thing. Gurgit ended up being more of a Nabs and David thing. So, funnily enough, guys, one thing that's kind of nifty is when you look at the main archetypal decks of G, if I don't have it, David usually has it. So you can literally ask one or the other, and one of us would have it. We take up basically 95% of the decks in G between the two of us. The other ones we don't have are Aquaforce, which is Nabs, and Link Joker, which is Noir. So we actually kind of fulfill each other pretty well. Do you have an Overlord or Fenrir list?
Nice.
I have a Fenrir list. I certainly have Fenrir.
Fenrir. That's the only one he cares about. That's the only one he... Overlord's easy, though. Overlord's easy as hell. It's just... Actually, you know what? Might as well. Assist, because I am a productive member of society.
Indeed. G-Assist?
And if I already sent it in...
Well, G-Assist is a little weird, so I'll bring it up if it comes up. Otherwise, they can ask about it later. Rides Chronojet. Good, he's not great stalling. Let's see, so 16. I'll go ahead and take it again. Now, let's see if we can get some lucky with triggers or not.
Okay.
First check is a no trigger.
Just...
And second check. No trigger. All right, then. Let's go ahead and start doing some new music here. I guess he's celebrating because he finally got pieces. Want to play Great Stalling Gods, man? I'll get to it when I get to it. I don't want to over-explain everything right now, Creed, by the way, so I'm not going to be able to retain the information. So we do it organically. Stand and draw. Nice. Alright. Bloom with Pride. Ride.
have fun,
Ranunculus
Alex.
Searing Heart, Asha. And now, Generation Stride. I discard one card whose total grade is grade 3 or greater. I can do one or more, but this card counts as grade +2 for 3 total if I'm striding, so it's all the grades that I need. Now, Generation Zone, Kaiho. Dream Spinning Ranunculus, Asha.
Oh god, okay. First stride, folks. Prepare to see some fireworks.
Now, Peach Orchard Maiden Elmi's skill. Elmi's going to move herself into Soul. Since I have a Ranunculus, I'm able to choose one of my grade 2 or greater units, and I call a card with the same name as that unit. Now, a Stride unit has its own name, but it also inherits the name of its heart card. So in this case, this Asha, I can now Superior Call an extra copy of it from the deck. The card that I call here returns back to the hand thanks to Bloom.
Did I post it in freaking Digimon chat? Oh shit. Okay, that's my bad. That's fine, it's fine. It gets the point across. It's fine.
Alright.
And it's then I can yell at
Next
me
up,
later then.
I'm going to go ahead and use the skill of Asha. Now, Asha has an axe skill. She flips up another Dream Spinning Ranunculus Asha to the face-up G-Zone, which I'll use the Ride Zone to illustrate the face-up G-Zone. Now she gains a new skill. But before I activate that skill, let's go ahead and meet its requirement. I call these 2 units to the field. Alright, now, for the skill of Asha. Asha's ability allows me to choose one of my rear guards, and if I have 2 or more rear guards with the same name as that unit, all my front row units get power plus 5,000. So then, because I have 2 of my Milus, I'll get an extra 5,000 power to my front row.
Damn.
How do you like them apples? Alright.
No,
And now-
I'm not a vegan, so I don't like it that much.
Fair enough. Let's go battle.
What's the first stride
First
I'm going
stride.
to again?
I'll explain in a bit. First off, let's go ahead and start by actually battling. So with support from Milus, which doesn't matter here, funnily enough, I'm going to be attacking for a total of... Actually,
20.
no. Let's go here.
Ooh.
So this will be 14 plus 4 for a total of 18k Vanguards. They're giving each other
okay.
high fives. Oh, I remember that.
Jeez, man. Alright.
Trying to get Biggie with it, bro. Ooh, more guarding, okay. Alright.
Boars and bisons, his crits have all been freaking cow themed.
Now,
Freaking.
Asha attacks. With the skill of both Miluses, Milus is going to move themselves into the soul to get 5,000 power to my attacking Vanguard Asha in its name. Then, for each of them, I also draw a card, which is why I was totally fine with calling them to the rear circle. And look at that, I managed to filter out a couple of normal units. Now then, 15,000 power on top of a stride unit, which is 15,000 on top of my heart card, which is 11,000. Total power, 41,000, with 3 drives going to the Vanguards. And you see, by attacking this way too, I play stand triggers and critical triggers. So if I check a critical, I'm going to give it to Asha. If I check a stand trigger, I'm going to stand up Charl. And that's how this works.
Oh yeah, by the way, chat. So, G-Unit's power, you guys see how it has like 15,000 plus?
Stand trigger.
Basically, inherits the original unit's power as well. And he gets a fucking stand, god damn it.
Nice. So, like I was saying before, you see the 15,000 power plus that Scarlight is mentioning here? That is in addition to your heart card. So 15 plus 11 means 26. That's the average number for a stride on its own. Now, we're going to stand up Charl. Power plus 5,000 goes to Charl. Second check. Heal trigger. We'll recover a damage.
He's sacking.
And power is going to go to Asha. Third and final check. No trigger, but that's a nice catch indeed. I was waiting for a piece myself, Chronojet. But even
what did you get no triggers? Do you stand anything? No, I don't think so. Alright, well there goes a copy of Jets. Alright.
Alright. Now let's see if I can't perform something cool here. It's not very likely, but I kind of like doing this. Now, Charl attacks for 19 on the Vanguard. And now with Charl's skill, when she attacks, if I have a Vanguard necklace in its card name, I can look at the top 7 cards of the deck and call the card with the same name as a unit on my field. Did I get it? Not today. Shuffle. So then that'll just be for 19k. He's probably almost out of triggers, so we're gonna just go ahead and plow right on through.
3 crits out.
So
God
if you
damn,
see,
dude.
if you see on here, Fumi, you're saying that rhetorically, okay, like it's a joke. But yeah, not only are they grade 4, but right underneath there, they have the triple drive icon, which is the kind of icon that you see in like the main deck grade 4s in standard. So they also have that ability. And then finally, we're gonna go for 21k Vanguard, which 21 is a magic number. 21 for this format is the equivalent of like 23 or 28 in standard, so it's pretty good. Should have kept the crit on board.
Oh, hey, he heals. Alright.
Yeah, how about that? Alright. Lucky, but good for him. Now it looks like we're going to be ending the damage at 2-1. Now, at the end of the turn, my G unit returns back to the stride zone. And we're back on our heart card. And thanks to the skill of Elmi, return Asha back to the hands. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and end the turn there. Go for it.
Whoa. Yeah, welcome to G, Fumi. Welcome to G. This format can get pretty chaotic. This format can get chaotic. So.
Crazy! Don't bring up that meme! That's an old meme.
9 plus 10 is 21? No, exactly. 9 plus 10 is 21. 9 plus 10 is 100% 21.
Bro.
That's exactly like how 2 plus 2 equals fish. Exactly like that.
Alright. Now it's Chrono
I think I
Jet's
just
turn.
exposed how old I am. Goddamn. Wait, all this time, you can use Elmi on Vanguard. Kinda, yeah.
Anything's better than freaking 67, dude.
Stop spamming 67, goddammit.
I don't know what to stride into. Alright, Chrono Jet. You've got a couple of different options here. I don't know your G zone, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take a quick little guess. If you have Avenir Phoenix, do it.
Fate Rider. I'm just naming out random.
Fate Rider? Now that's a meme. Avenir Phoenix, or he could also do Split Pegasus. He needs pieces, so he may prefer the Split Pegasus.
Metallic or Avenir Phoenix? I mean, I don't like either of them, so.
Metallic
I mean, Avenir's good for
relative to
ZTBs.
G.
Yeah.
Yeah, Avenir or Split. Ah, he has to Split Pegasus. Okay. Metapulse or
Okay,
Split
we got
Pegasus.
this guy.
This is a fantastic first stride.
It's also a giant metallic horse thing, so it's already pretty good.
Are pretty cool. Alright,
Yeah.
with the stride skill of Chrono Jet Dragon G, when you stride a Zodiac Time Beast or Gear Dragon over him, you can choose a card, call it to the rear circle, and then you Time Leap a rear card. Basically, the ability of Time Leap is the keyword of Gear Chronicle. It states that you bind a rear guard, call a card with grade +1 to the unit called from your deck, and at the end of the turn, you bot deck that newly called unit in order to call the card from the bind zone. So, essentially, you're able to leap them forward into the future for anything from your deck. It's pretty nifty.
Yeah.
Yep, you bind. And
yeah,
this is why I meant when I said I was going to come back to this earlier. Remember Chrono Dran's skill to call Chrono Jet Dragon when it's bound? So, if he calls a card, or even doesn't, all he has to do is Time Leap Dran for a grade 1, and Dran's going to go ahead and call that grade 3 Chrono Jet from the deck. So he can make a column out of one card. And that column is anything that he wants.
Pretty good. Oh, unicorn, okay.
Yep. Spearhead Unicorn. Now, Spearhead Unicorn is one of his mainstays. Now, unfortunately, Chronojet ended up guarding a lot, which works against him here, because now he can't keep using Unicorn's skill. Normally, he would have wanted to take more damage here, but his hesitation kind of gets it here. But he's new to the format, so he didn't know better. I return my Time Leap unit to the bottom of the deck. Well, yeah, no, no, what you do is you bot deck the card that you called off of Time Leap, but the thing that was left from calls itself in the bind zone. So essentially, right, like let's say that he, so that Time Leap Dran, let's say he didn't put it into Soul. If he didn't put it into Soul, he would just call it back to the bind, from the bind zone with the rear circle at the end of the turn by bot decking the grade 1 that he calls from it. Not that he's going to do that, because that's not how this particular combo works, but that's generally how Time Leap would work under a normal circumstance.
Let's see, Transit Dragon now, so this is boosted if you have a Chronojet Van with the Soul Jog. Okay, so extra resources.
Now, one thing that's kind of interesting about this is that Chronojet is playing the best deck of the format. For those who aren't aware of G-Next meta, ZTB was the clear best deck. There was no deck as strong as ZTB. And there are decks that could come close, but this was basically the closest thing we had to an unfair deck during this era, right? It just did way more than anything else could. And that's going to be important here because Chronojet might be able to win even with an experience gap because of how much better his deck is. So we're going to see how this is going to turn out because you'll see in a moment, he's going to get a lot of card advantage here. This will give him an extra card. This gets him an extra card. This is going to be able to get him 2 cards for the price of 1, and everything just gets you more cards. And that's generally why it's the best deck.
Is there any decks that play somewhat similar to Odium? I mean...
so what part of Odium do you like for me? Because there's a lot of decks that could specifically fit that bill, right? For instance, I could almost see where you might like Asha in a sense, because it's got that basic, 3 attack pattern with huge columns and the nifty triple drive.
Yeah. Basic. Or you can just go with Shasha style and play Tiger. Go Shasha style and play Tiger. So...
I like Tiger.
Tiger's all.
I can see the Tiger. So, what do you like about the deck, Boomy? Because there's a lot of things you can do that. You can do more than 3 with Noelle. Yeah, but that's if you do Noelle or stand triggers. Noelle it's a choice. I don't really play Noelle personally. Some people do.
Beyond Order Turbo. Okay, Beyond Order Turbo actually could be funny.
Nah, you see, real ones play Beyond Order Dragon to accelerate Deus Ex Machina Demiurge.
Ooh, wait, Fumi actually liked Demiurge. Fumi might actually love Demiurge. Also, we might be cooking with that.
Like Demiurge, the aggressive output. Yeah, oh yeah, there's a lot of really strong stuff. Here, next turn, Fumi, I'm gonna throw down a lot of aggression on Chronojet here. So you'll be able to see some of what this deck is capable of with the big numbers. So you might like that. Now, we're a little bit relying on stand triggers for more attacks, but you're used to that because Odium is only a multi-attack deck on the Divine Skill turn anyways. Hypno Sheep. So this is another thing. Another thing that Zodiac Time Beast had above other decks is that they had a lot of inherent multi-attacks, right? Multiple of their strides were multi-attack enablers on top of even rear guards like Hypno Sheep, which allowed you to restand a Zodiac Time Beast, which is really strong. And one of the things that's really strong about this one specifically is that it can be after you do your drive checks. So he can triple drive to a bunch of triggers, throw it on something, and then restand it twice for double dipping. Deus Ex Machina Demiurge? Oh, shoot. Now, sure, I'll show you Demiurge. I actually do have a Demiurge deck as well, using Chrono Tiger. So this is Deus Ex Machina Demiurge. Now, it has 1 skill. It's an axe skill that states choose 12 face-up Zodiac Time Beasts with different card dates for your bind zone and put them in the drop zone. After you pay that enormous cost, you choose any 12 cards from your drop zone, place them on top of the deck in any order you desire, and then until the end of the turn, when he attacks, your opponent cannot call grade 1 or greater cards to the Guardian Circle, and this would include Sentinels. It's pretty wicked. Yeah, you can literally stack a triple critical trigger on a Sentinel restriction.
Yeah. It is a funny-ass win con, dude.
It's so good. I love doing damage. Demiurge doesn't kill usually because my opponent always sees it coming. He does the G-guard, but like Demiurge is really cool.
It's also the funniest counter to Vanquisher and Narukami in general. It's the funniest counter to Narukami, which a lot of people do run Demiurge as a one-up, so you can always do that too. So have fun with that knowledge. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's taking back Hypno Sheep, okay.
I guess he doesn't want to Hypno here. Alright, split Pegasus.
Fumi's already into Demiurge. He's already into Demiurge.
Fumi's like, I want Demiurge. Okay, so what I can do, Fumi, is next round, against Alex, I can play Demiurge. I can play the Demiurge deck to show you what that deck's all about. Featuring Chronofang Tiger, because I think Chronofang Hybrid is the coolest way to play Demiurge Turbo.
Yeah, agreed.
Although, funnily enough, I think my best win con in that deck isn't Demiurge, it's Mystery Freeze Dragon. I love that
unironically.
I might do that
card. Motherfucker, man. For all those who don't know, this motherfucker right here somehow managed to attack 4 grades on the top of his deck and shut down the entire guarding process. He just says, I hit you, I win. That's literally what Josh does with Mystery Freeze.
Again, G-Guard stop it though. That's why G-Guard's the coolest mechanic in this era.
G-Guard stop it.
G-Guard in just a second, because Cards is about to demand some from me.
Okay, yeah, fair. Okay, yeah, and Neo Nectars do have some cool G-Guards. They have some cool G-Guards, too, so you can have fun with that.
Alright, I think he's about ready. What? Oh, what the heck's happening? I think he just bot decked his Stride.
Okay, so no Split Pegasus for you. You don't get Split Pegasus.
Luis might need a few minutes here.
You're freaking Pegasus, bro.
Maybe it might not have been great to have a newbie start with one of the more complicated decks in the format, but it's okay. He's getting through it one step at a time. He's getting through it.
He's trying. This is funny.
What do you think of Interdimensional Dragon Crossover Dragon? Crossover Dragon is the peak of putting in the work. If you make crossover work, you absolutely deserve to win that game. That thing is a really fun-ass win condition. So, okay, let me go ahead and explain Crossover Dragon. So, Crossover Dragon comes in this set, Team Try 3. So, do you guys like Chronojet Dragon? Do you think it's cool we have multiple Chronojet Dragons?
No.
Well, if you're not Scarlight and you do like that, Crossover Dragon is a cool card for you. So, act on the Vanguard Circle Generation Break 3, Counterblast 2. Search your deck for up to 2 cards with Chronojet and their different card names, call them to Rear Circle. And those are going to get the effect that when they hit, they put both of the Chronojets, including themselves, into the soul in order to stand Crossover Dragon. So basically, if either of your Chronojet rearguards hit, you get to restand this triple driving unit. It's a gambit. It is a gambit because your opponent has to let it go through. But if they let it go through,
fuck this card.
We're partying, baby. We are partying.
Fuck this card.
My favorite thing to do with this is Hypno Sheep.
Screw you too. That's even worse. Screw you.
Yeah, Ice knows it too, bro. Ice knows the flavor. The sauce is freaking Hypno Sheep.
God damn, I fucking hate that freaking stand trigger. I hate that card.
Ooh, he's going triple Transit Dragon. Yep, okay. Makes sense. Luis generally plays defensively anyway, so say his hand should be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cards. 12 because Chronojet, so he'll be sitting on a 12-card hand and just, like, waiting me out.
Okay.
Not riveting, but he can fight through it.
Yeah, I mean, Blade Master's fine, Fumi. It's just not the
Yeah, Blade Master in G-Series is not the way you play, Fumi. The Blade Master V is a very different deck, which is what made you like it, I think. Alright, so he's going to be attacking for 18, I believe? Sure, let's go ahead and guard with Luminous Knight.
Alright, now I'm assuming comes the horse. Play the horse.
Right,
oh yeah, Transit first.
Transit Dragon's gonna move itself to the soul to draw a card, which is what all of them do. So that's basically triple Amphilia that he has on board right there. To put it into standard terms, it's one of the reasons why Chronojet was the best. Nobody had the versatility, aggression, consistency, and toolboxing of Chronojet Dragon. It was objectively the best deck in the format. Nothing could beat this thing for the most part. Very few decks could even stand a chance. Blasters could stand a chance. Blade Wings on a really good day maybe could stand a chance. Like, it's really hard. Alright, let's try something a little different here.
We all love Chronojet. Speak for yourself. Speak for yourself.
I mean, I thought Chronojet was kind of cool. It's just that, you know, sometimes Chronojet.
It was cool before you got ZTBs.
It's a little overblown sometimes, admittedly.
It was cool before you got ZTBs. That's all I'm saying.
18 again, and again, I'll guard that. But you see, even
yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll go first. But you see, even if he's playing a deck that's like a couple tiers above mine, the skill gap goes to me. I have a lot more skill than Luis does in general, especially in this format. So that means that I can compensate by being able to target the weaknesses and openings that he gives me here.
Yeah. Another thing is that a lot of the numbers are small, except for the Vanguard, of course, but a lot of the rear numbers are usually small. So, and trigger guards are also like 10k a pop, so you don't get as much like unguardable turns, so you actually get to think through your guards. Alright. That's about all I can say.
Alright, so that's both of his rear guards. Now Split Pegasus can attack. We're gonna see if he's gonna be able to hit a stand trigger here or not.
Came back to Gear Chronicle shenanigans? Yep.
Hell yeah, baby. We're all about them gears here. Alright. Hit me, Chronojet.
Triple crits, let's go.
I doubt it. He's already had to use so many just to guard. Check 1 is a no trigger.
Nah, trust. He's running like 12 crit deck. He's running 12 crits.
Check 2? Ah, okay, another stall. But it's fine. We'll get through all of them eventually.
Alright, so, okay, so heal out the heal trigger, sure. Yeah, okay. Never mind.
And he's giving power to the rear guard Chronojet in case he hits a stand trigger. Third check, no trigger, so I only take 1 damage. Damage check, no trigger. Yeah, we exchanged there, but I managed to deal with that. Alright. My move. Stand and draw. Oh, thank you for the dono, Karibo. We all.
She just. All in question, sure. All in question.
Alright. End of the turn, Faith Beta No Debt's gonna get called. Now. Generation Stride, let's go.
Yeah, who's we? Yeah, Crazy's right, who's we?
Let's see here. How do I want to approach this turn? I know. Generation Stride. Flower Princess of Balmy Breeze Ilmatar. With the Stride skill obtained by Asha. Counterblast 1 and Soul Blast 1. Now, I choose a rear guard and call another card with the same name as that rear guard. Call Faith Maiden Odette to rear guards. Faith Maiden Odette's Bloom. Bloom is an ability that triggers when a card with the same name as that unit is called to the rear circle. Now, with Odette's Bloom, since I called another Odette, I can choose 2 of my units and they get 4,000 power. So I'm going to choose both my Charl and my Ilmatar. And now, at the beginning of the main phase, both the skills of Odette will proc. Since I have a Vanguard Ranunculus, I can choose a normal unit from the drop zone, bot deck it in order to bounce them back to the hand. So let's bot deck both another Odette as well as a Searing Heart Asha in order to return these back to the hands. And then,
Be funny losing
call.
to Heritage. If only Heritage was legal here. If only it was legal.
Call.
No, we only win by like one crit specifically, and that's majority of G. That's majority of G.
And let's call. Let's see. And then we're going to give 4,000 power to 2 units. We're going to give it here and here. Now then, Balmy Breeze Ilmatar's skill. Counterblast 1. Draw cards. And then until end of turn, since that unit has a Bloom ability, I can choose up to any number of my units with the same name, and they get the skill that when the attack hits a Vanguard, I can draw cards. So let's go ahead and give them to both of my Odettes. And then we're going to go ahead and spin these back around. They're low numbers, which means it's easy to guard, but then he's going to be running out of CB, because that's what happens when you play that way. Now, let's go ahead and enter the battle. Since Balmy Breeze is at Generation Break 2, let's go ahead and attack. Let's attack for 30,000 power. 2 criticals, 3 drive Vanguards. I have no clue how to play Jets. Yeah, I can explain. I can explain here. Check 1. No trigger. Check 2. Critical trigger. Critical goes here. Power goes to Odette. Check 3. No trigger. Nice snag.
Alright, so 3 damage.
Yes, sir. Which means I made up for a lot of the ground lost from the last turn.
Wow, he's playing much better than I played in 14 games. Damn.
Yeah, it's all about experience. It took me a while to get to this level. I'm not gonna lie to you, Seal.
Yeah, true. This game is a lot more experience-based than anything. You actually need to learn, like, board states and shit, so...
Like 2 minutes, your Chrono's 11 card hand. How? Well, that's just how Chronojet is, Alex. It's the best deck in the game. But Transit Dragon is one of its main reasons. This thing
literally
this thing basically is generated for it.
Yeah, saw 3 transits and was able to capitalize off of it very well.
Alright, now.
Okay, Hypno Sheik gets a 5k defensive.
Odette's going to attack for 11k rear guard.
That's what Karibo, stop spouting that nonsense. Not all of us love Chronojet.
Alright, and now 16k Vanguards.
We have now entered Luis's domain. We have entered Luis's domain. Bunker.
My day, Restandard were Nova's thing. Back in my day.
Back in my day, the Restandard was Overlord. What are you talking about?
Alright, and now, draw a card. I pass turn. Alright. Over to you.
Oh, main expansion, Zodiac Time Beasts Awaken.
Zodiac Time Beasts Awaken, damn.
Right.
Okay, so we managed to make it work, baby. Ooh, what happened to Current?
Okay.
He just bounces
He put it back in his
Dragon
hand.
against.
Okay.
Sure. Gear Groovy, baby. The gear. Oh my god, I would love Groovy here. I mean, he has set up Gear
Flip
Groovy
Long
because
Long?
of flipping up Current Dragon next stage. So
Yeah.
he might have set up the Groovster.
Yeah, Groovy also can flip out Huang Long, so you can also go into that.
Oh yeah, Wong Long would be a fun one here, dude.
Yeah.
Wong Long has so much like good combo. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Alright.
Persona riding. No.
He's Persona riding.
Not in this era. By the way, you're noticing the numbers,
Gato
right,
front
Boomy?
row.
How the numbers are really like lower here. So you're able to generally guard attacks a lot easier in this format because numbers are just not that high at first. They get crazy later on, and I'm gonna do that eventually. I'm playing a lot slower because I'm trying to like bob and weave around Cornajet's cards.
Man, I wish Unite was better in V so I could play Gurga better. Unite isn't even in V, dude. It's not even in V. Like, Gurga's whole thing is like, it's superior calling from deck, that's about it. Like, you don't get much value outside of that. Unless some of your units on-place abilities, and that's it.
You say that, but I remember that Blooming gets super numbers. Yeah, that's why I'm saying though, Graham, is this is one of the decks that can do it if I work for it. I gotta work for it though. Right now, I'm playing the more defensive-oriented strategy, which is to use Odette here. And I'll show you why Odette is defensive in a moment, because I've got a plan. I've got a sneaky little idea here.
We called it. He's going to Groovy. Going into Groovy.
Yeah, there's the Groovster, baby. All right. Now, Boomy, if you like Gear Chronicle, you're gonna love what Gear Groovy does. So Gear Groovy has a skill to flip up another Gear Groovy. You choose 2 face-up Gear Dragon your G-Zone, and you get to take 1 auto ability from each of them. Furthermore, Groovy has the ability to Soul Blast and flip up any card in the G-Zone face-up in order to get 5,000 power. The reason you do that is not for the power. You do that because now you can flip up more options for Gear Groovy to take. So yeah, he basically combines the effects of various different Gear Dragons in the G-Zone. That's what he does.
Honestly, yeah, this card makes like archetypal Gear Dragons insane. Like, this is a really insane card, and I love it.
It's a sick card, dude.
Yeah, for real.
Alright, now
your card's plus one has GG. Yeah, that does have GG in its name.
Hey, you called it, Scarlight. Metaporsar Huang Long.
There it is.
So now we know what he's going to go for, chat. So he's going to be able to use the skill Gear Groovy now, flip up a Gear Groovy, and take these 2 skills. With the skill Current Dragon next stage, he can re-ride back into Current Jet Dragon G after his Vanguard attacks. Furthermore, with the skill of Long Long, at the end of the battle that the Strike unit attacks, he can choose a Great One or greater card in the Bind Zone, either add it to the hand or call it to the rear circle. So you can either build his defensives or get more multi-attacks. Either or. He's got a lot of options here on this turn. With that many cards in the hand, he can call all sorts of different units and also have all sorts of defenses. This is going to be a really tight game here. But I managed to bring it back into contention at least. But this is cool. Alright, Chronojet, show me what your possibilities are. What are you going to do with this turn?
You forgot. Did you forget Jet's Stride skill? Yep, you forgot the Stride skill.
Ah, that's fine. You probably have plenty of options anyway, brother. Go for it.
Okay,
I'm sure you have tons of pieces in the hand. Go, you're fine.
Yeah, you can proc it now. It also doesn't change deck either, so you're fine. So yeah, it doesn't change board state.
No Gear Dragons will have autos anymore.
And before he calls down frickin' Mellum and does some Mellum stuff.
Oh Jesus. This fight is gonna be taking a while though at this stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, Carnajet might have bit off a little more than he could chew with this deck.
We get the Louis special. No, it's the Luis special. It's the Luis special.
It's fine. He'll get there. I want to be patient. We should be patient with him because this is going to be formative. This is his favorite unit in all of Vanguard. If he can't break through this here and at least get some of a feel, then at least we managed to give him that chance. So I don't want to give up on him.
Okay, fair. Okay.
Metapulsar Cruising Dragon. So, guys, you remember how I said that this deck has nothing but plussing, right? So this is what Cruising Dragon does. Now, Cruising Dragon, like Spearhead Unicorn, gets 2,000 power and the ability to CB for plussing. The way that it does is that when you attack with it, you CB1. Look at the top 8 cards of the deck and add any Zodiac Time Beast from among them to the hand. This can include Stride Potter, Pieces, and PGs. This can even include a heal trigger for G-Guardians, which I will be doing on this turn, because I am going to need a G-Guardian. Goes longer than an hour.
What?
It's like that, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, he prefers more grindy games than anything, so I don't blame him too much.
Something I've also noticed is sometimes the grind kind of like comes after him.
Yeah, because he uses up so much resources and it bites into the ass.
Yeah, mainly because like I think the early guarding kind of hurts sometimes, but yeah, so, like, he can't help
himself.
it. Yeah. Sometimes the situation just kind of naturally egresses into it, right? So it's not always his fault. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. All right, so now next stage is he's got the ability in the next stage and Huangnan Classic.
Okay.
Alright, now he's going to go for Hypno Sheep. So this is another thing that this deck was notorious for. Because of Hypno Sheep's ability to like restand a rear guard, that means these CBs for pluses can keep getting utilized. And every Hegel that he uses is a counter charge. So Chronojet traditionally never goes below 10 hand unless it's in a bad position.
Defeat Flare. You can use Defeat Flare. Oh, wait, you're not playing Kagero. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not quite that based yet. Is that the sheep in its glory? Yep, this is the Hypnosis Sheep.
Yeah.
When Hypnosis Sheep is placed on the rear circle from the hand, it gets the ability to put itself into the soul and choose a rear guard and bot deck it. Now, when you do this, you can choose one of your Zodiac Time-based rear guards and stand it. So it's a neg 2 for that restand, but it's a really, really nice neg 2. Plus 1 of the soul and bot picking anything, which, by the way, any rear guard can include triggers, so you can call a trigger unit and bot deck that. Okay.
Come on, Chronojet. Let's see what you got, man.
He's trying to put in. He's trying to get faster. Most broken stand effects. Oh.
Yeah, man. I mentioned
Genesis.
Screw Genesis. Screw Genesis. We can all agree. Screw Genesis. Because Dreaming Dragon, fuck that card, and also that other one. There was a second one. I don't remember her name.
Taro and Dreaming Dragon are the two.
Yeah, Taro. I remember. Yeah. Fuck those guys.
Now,
fuck those.
Taro was such a mistake, I know. We needed cards like Dreaming Dragon and Taro, but not as strong as Dreaming Dragon and Taro. Does anyone have any questions for any particular decks, by the way? So that, because Luis is probably going to be taking a few minutes to get this going. So while he takes his time, let's go ahead and try to get any other questions here. Does anyone have any curiosities about any decks, any cards, maybe any advice for deck builds? Because, Fenrir Amaruta. Really?
It's your domain, buddy.
Oh, he's attacking. Oh, crap, he's attacking me. Okay.
How do you stop Altmile from bricking? You pray, that's what.
How do you stop Altmile from bricking? You play very, very hyper-specific ratios. Like, really good ratios.
And pray, that's another thing. People don't always know that about Royals. You have to pray.
Oh, he's gonna be calling his PG to the rear guard. Alright then. Let's see it.
Drag, you mean Drag Strider, Graham? You mean Drag Strider?
The rule is always 8, 12, 13. Makes sense.
May I have slots boring? No, you may not. No, you may not. I'm just kidding, you can.
I'll guard with Pet Meanie for 11.
Yeah, Drag Strider was released around G-Next. Yeah, it was like the final card of G-Next in Demonic Advent.
Yeah, that's exactly true. Drag Strider Luard is actually the cover card of GBT12, which is our capstone set for this format.
Yeah. It was a cool card, though.
Oh, yeah. I mean, probably the coolest card in this set was Conquering Supreme Dragon Draconic Vanquisher V-Buster! Freaking epic. Love this guy.
Agreed.
That's because Dragon Empire is like one of the coolest nations we have.
Yep, we get the most insanely long names, but the coolest freaking cards.
Supreme Heavenly Emperor Dragon, Draconic Overlord, the Purge. Is that 8 words for a name? Yes, it is.
It's a name. It's certainly a name. It's not even an Overlord card.
Cool. Bro, you know what else is cool in this one? Shiranui Mukuro?
Oh yeah, Mukuro when he was balanced, yeah. Yeah, because his costs were actually good.
Chrono Dragon Gear Next is nice here. I like Gear Next.
Gear Next was decent, yeah. Gear Next was cool.
Alright, what's he attacking for? 18? Okay. That's just going to be a mindless guard for me. I want to know more about Shaharo G. Oh, so you're going to be going to Darkness. Okay. So Darkness is its own beast for sure, but it's a nice beast to have. How the frick did you get a hand that big? Well, I mean, you can look on the playback to like see it more, Thunder, but let me just tell you, I played well. And also, Chronojet isn't very experienced, so he's been giving me a lot of breathing room to work with. But, okay, now it's Gear Groovy's turn. Now, the Groovester, when he attacks, is going to be attacking for a pretty decent number, but I've got a guard for that. So, this is going to be a total of 31 plus 4. The 4 doesn't matter, so it's effectively 31. So I just got a guard over that increment. Let's do this. Generation Guard. Let's go. By discarding a heal trigger from my hand, I can choose a face-up G-Guard and call to the Guardian Circle. Now let's call. Sacred Tree Dragon, Rain Breath Dragon. With Rain Breath Dragon's skill, I can call a card from my hand, and if I call a card, Rain Breath gets an extra 5,000 to the shields. Now, I call Ideal Maiden Thuria. With Thuria's skill, when it would be placed in the rear circle, I can choose one of my units, and it's gonna be getting the name of that unit when it would be placed. I choose Odette. So, now, both of my Odettes proc during this moment. They're gonna choose 2 units, and they get 4,000 power. So both Odette's gonna give 4,000 power to each other, and also to Asha. So that means Asha gets an extra 8,000 defensive for the turn. See what I mean there? I gave up on numbers for the offense in order to make up for this defense. So then, that means that my Vanguard's now sitting at a 39k. 39k versus 35. But that's not all. I'm also going to be able to call guard with Lily. Go for it.
That was a lot. That was a lot.
And that means that even if he pokes, remember, his pokes are not going to do very well because I have all my units in the front row getting extra defense. One critical, which is nifty, but not enough. Alright. Let's just go ahead and start playing other music I like at this point.
Next to the... Okay, and next stage is the discard 3, okay. Alright, so he gets those, then he has to drop 3 to get back into Jet, then get another swing. If only Standard had that, yeah. If Standard had these like defensive options, it'd be great.
All the G soundtracks hit, dude. G is so cool. By the way, if none of you guys have watched the anime, watch the G anime. It's the best anime that we have for Vanguard, in my opinion. It's even better than the OG, which some people would say is cap. I think G is holistically better than the OG, though.
I'll kind of lean more towards the OG, but I will admit G is pretty damn good. G is pretty damn good.
Yeah, because, like, don't get me wrong, like, we have things like Break Ride, for, like, the original. Break Ride is really good, right? But, for instance, right, what do you think is the worst seasons in the OG?
Limit Break, Legion.
Okay. Now, what do you think, comparatively speaking, are the worst seasons in G?
In G, that's a tough one, man. That's actually a tough one. I can't really answer that.
Right. The consistent quality and character roster. That's what gets me.
The one downside to G Next, I think, is the dub and the animations that G Next has. Like, those are kind of the few downsides that G Next has, though.
Oh, yeah, but, I mean, the OG's dub is better, dude. There are a couple of dubs where I'm just like, I don't know, and obviously, whatever Nabs is with the chat, he just laughs in my face that I like the dub. He laughs at me so hard about that. He's like, you effing idiot, you really accept dub Chrono?
I mean, he has his moments,
Oh, here we go.
I mean, I don't... Hey, let's go. Hey, what's up, David? Welcome to stream.
David, what's happening? Yeah, David, look at it. I'm fighting ZTV, baby. I'm doing it. I'm doing the dream.
He's doing it. He's doing things. I don't know what he's doing half the time, but he's doing things.
Mr. Krabs, I have an idea. The dub for G was great till next where it was good,
yeah.
Alright,
she ran weed.
She ran wee Luard. The Chronojet now has the ability for every 2 face-up cards in the G zone, he gets 5,000 power. He's a really big, beefy boy. Now, here's the thing, though. The downside is, like, he lost the guard restrict. Only the original Chronojet Dragon has the Sentinel guard restrict. Well, grade 1 or greater to be exact, right? So, this is PG-able, chat. I want that to be noted for what might happen here.
Hello, David. Welcome to chat.
Welcome. David, I'm teaching him about what peak format looks like. Although I will admit this game is taking forever. So that's the one downside here.
That happens.
When in doubt, PG, baby. All right, what's next, Chronojet?
So I see you're playing Asha. That's good stuff.
Yeah, Asha's doing really good, bro. Like I'm hanging in there just fine. I got a lot of fuel. And the opponent's already at 5, but he's stockpiled a lot of his defensive cards, so he could still live my next turn. I mean, especially if he hit her around me. Is he trying to do GV8 next turn? He might, although GV8 is not very good for Gear Chronicle, ironically.
Beyond Order. Fucking Beyond Order. With 16 card deck.
If I GV8 though, it's Jover. The GV8 for Neos is fantastic.
Oh god, if you GV8 him, that'll just be so
It'll be great. Let's see here. So he's gonna go for Chronojet Dragon G attacking for those numbers? Let's see, 26 versus 19. That's an interesting proposal to me. I'm debating whether or not to do that or not. Yeah, like, for instance, like, some of the best decks in this format have, ironically, the worst GV8s. Like, Shadow Paladin's GV8 sucks donkey balls, bro. Terrible GV8.
What was it? Was it just a board nuke and that's it?
No. It called up to 5 grade 1s from the deck as a superior call. You know, in a deck where you're probably out of grade 1s by GV8.
Wow, that sucks. Okay. That just sucks.
Yeah, because when I think beater, I think grade 1, right?
True.
Ooh, thinking here. Let me type in thinking. I mean, I'm only at 2 damage, so it's probably, I'm probably just like overcomplicating this, right? How many criticals does he see now? He's gotten rid of a couple. He's probably also holding on to a few here. He could crit me. Do I need the CB from anywhere? I mean, I might need the CB, but I might not need the CB. That's kind of the funny thing about this. You know what? Oh, maybe I could do this. Maybe I could do something baller, dude. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do something baller here. Okay, I got you. Yeah, let's go ahead and go Flower Keeper Dragon, discarding Nicola. Now, Flower Keeper Dragon's skill. This Vanguard has an additional skill in addition to not letting my unit be hit. Since I have a Vanguard with a Magnificent card name, I look at the top 5 cards of the deck, and I can search for up to 1 card with the same name as a card on my board. So let's go ahead and go for it. Now, I can't add itself, so it has to add something different. Yosh! I add another Faith Maiden Odette to the hands. There we go. Now go ahead and perform the Twin Drive.
Probably gonna hit at least a stand to.
Yep, okay, so that's why I guarded, because I had a feeling he was going to hit another critical, and I just did not want to take that damage. So the person who's next was Alex.
Jeez, what the hell?
Ah, the double critical, okay. Yep. It's good to get those out of the way now.
Oh, there's so many no dogs. Yeah, no, not the person, Elfie.
No dolt. Alright. Thank you, Flower Keeper. You were helpful.
Oh yeah, and Boring wants to slot in when you get a chance.
Gotcha.
Alright. And Big Unicorn.
Right, now Unicorn has skill again. Although, of course, he probably won't be calling because everything I've got has huge defensive power anyway, so it just does not effing matter. Alright, now look at this. Another thing about this, remember what I said before about how DTB can CB a lot for their plays in order to like really go full combo? He's down to all 5 face down CB chat, so he really pushed on this turn. So by shutting down this turn, he's gonna have his future turns limited. Ah, Obstinate Ox, okay. So now Obstinate Ox is an interesting beater in this case, right? So by calling this, he has the ability to get 1k for each face-up card in the G-Zone. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that is a decent beater for him. Alright, so this is 7, boosting 27 for 34.
Weirdest Chrono thing as a deck.
Not that weird.
It's definitely... I mean, it kinda... It's like... It's still ZTBs. You still play with ZTBs. Yeah, it's still with ZTBs, but like, it's a bit different than Jet.
Alright,
yeah,
now then, I'm gonna go ahead and use my G Guardian in order to go into Rain Breath Dragon. And that Odette I snagged earlier can now be superior called. Rain Breath gets 5,000 shield, and now both of my other Odettes are gonna bloom. I'm gonna give another total of 8,000 power to my Asha. Another 4,000 power is gonna go to each of my Faith Maiden Odettes.
So chat,
Nice.
his Vanguard is a 27k base on his
Nice try,
opponent's turn.
Louise.
I will say I think it's interesting that he called Ox here, knowing full well that he couldn't kill this turn. Like, there's no way he was ever going to kill this turn. So it probably would have been more useful to call Kodal in this situation to at least get one of your CB back.
Exactly. It's an experience thing,
that might have been better.
right? That's the thing. Chronojet, like, Luis doesn't have, like, experience in this format, so one of the reasons why I've been able to, like, make this look fairly one-sided, despite, admittedly, a lot of RNG's been going his way, and he's playing the best deck in format, but I've been able to come back because the skill gap is pretty huge. Oh, deck builds, right? No, not
I mean,
comparatively.
does he not have another total?
This, guys, this is not standard. We're not trying to sack triggers for the most part in this format. That's not usually how we win these games.
Wait, does he only run 2 Codals?
He might only run 2 Codals.
Might
Are
only-
both his Codals out?
Yeah.
Usually you only run one because you
two-
can
Oh, he has 2.
you can
Yes,
you
two
can you can put them back with your G guard, so you shouldn't ever really need to run more than one.
Alright. Yeah, I mean, I don't think we've seen a single G guard from him yet, so.
You tap. Cool. Looking pretty. Looking good. Alright. Now then, my move. At the end of their turn, I'm going to activate the skill of Searing Heart Asha. I can choose a card from my hand and call to the rear circle. I call under the Searing Heart Asha. Skill of Asha. For Bloom activates. When my other unit with the same name is placed on the rear circle, I can soul charge and counter charge. Yosh, and just like that, I have CB to play with. Now, stand on the draw. Generation Zone. Hi-ho! Stridota. Generation. Ranunculus and Glorious Bloom, Asha.
Yeah.
Okay. And now, it's time to go ahead and use the skill of both my Theria as well as both my Odettes. Theria goes first. Because she inherited the name of Odette, she is going to bot deck the Odette to bounce herself. Now both Odettes activate as well. I'm going to bot deck an Asha as well as a Flower Keeper Dragon to bounce themselves back to the hands. Alright. Now, let's go ahead and call Thuria. Thuria is going to treat itself as if it were an Asha.
I remember that Asha being it probably was. I don't remember fighting it that many times in ranked. But in an actual
Calling
G,
two Faith Maiden Odette.
might be good. I actually don't remember what this skill does.
I remember Asha being really good in the middle of G during Zero.
Oh, Asha's
Whenever
insane.
I
they
don't think-
released, whenever they released Glorious Bloom and Zero, I remember it being really good there for a while. But Zero kind of just like power crept over and over and over again.
Yeah, it was probably good for like a few months, but then immediately just dipped. So probably.
Alright, let's
don't remember that
overcall
much.
Charl for Watering Elf. Watering Elf's skill is going to move into the soul to give 3k to a unit, and that 3k is going to go over to this Asha. Now then,
Is there a
skill
wheel?
of
Yes,
Glorious
there is a
Bloom
wheel,
Asha.
Anak.
Counter Blast 1. Soul Blast 1. Choose a face down card from the G zone and flip it face up. I flip up my third Dream Spinning Ranunculus Asha. I search the deck for one card with the same name as a unit that I have on my rear circle. I call it to the rear circle and then choose up to 4 of my units with the same name, and those cards are going to get 5,000 power for each face up Dream Spinning Ranunculus in the G zone. So then, let's search the deck. Remember that Searing Heart I bot decked? It comes back to the fields. And now, both my Theria and my Ashas are going to get 15,000 power. That's right, Bloom! Bloom! Bloom and Bloom again.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and Anak wants a slot and wheel whenever you get a chance.
You better knock.
And-
I'll get you and Boring in there right now. Alright. Now, because I chose Asha, Glorious Bloom also goes critical. Yosh! Let's get it going. Should I just scoop? I mean, only if you want to, brother. It would technically save time, but that's up to you. Alright. Now, let's go ahead and start. With support, Asha attacks. Total power is going to be 11 plus 31. This is going to be for 42,000 on the Vanguards.
And these are almost standard numbers. No, these are standard numbers. These are
Yeah,
basically standard
42,000
numbers.
is really huge for this deck. And GG. Well played. All right. So right at the end there, you guys got to see what Asha was in fact capable of. But it took, it's fun. But you see, I set this up for several turns, right? Turn 1, I went Dream Spinning, right? Stacking up Dream Spinnings in my face of G-Zone. Then I took a detour with Ilmatar in order to build up hand advantage because he was at low damage, so he'd need to let my units hit. Then, at the end of it all, I used Glorious Blue, which scales to all my Dream Spinnings that I was flipping up. On top of all of that, once this turn ends, I'll be at GB8, which means next turn I can use my GB8, which is the most powerful option I have in my deck, requiring 8 total face-up cards among my Vanguard Circle and G-Zone that are G units. But by doing that, ooh, it gets really tough. But
yeah,
this
it only took him to 3rd stride to hit standard numbers that are on turn 4.
Yeah, right? 3rd stride,
for real,
bro.
man, for real.
3rd stride for that. Yeah, this was a very different game, but it's great. All right, Alex. Let's go ahead and get on in here. Yeah. But you know one thing, guys? let me tell you. Let me look at my triple drive real quick just to confirm this. Okay. So I had 1 stand trigger. I was going to restand 1 unit. That's it. None of those other things restand. That's it. There's no Vanguard multi-attack. There's no inherent rearguard multi-attack. Unless you hit stand trigger, this is a 3-attack turn. That's it. It's like pre-Yugioh Mashad Boss Sagada. That's how this was. You could play Noel if you wanted to increase attacks. I just do not believe in Noel. I do not believe in that card. I don't think you need it. The jet got ballooned, bro. Okay. Alex, come on in. Now, as per request, someone wanted to see the Chronofang Tiger Demiurge deck, right?
Oh god.
Yeah, let's go.
But this is a fun deck, bro. What you talking about,
Let's
David?
go.
This is a good deck.
Depends. Hopefully he's not playing something that's peace reliant.
No. He's fine. It's trust. Don't worry about it. He's probably playing some. I actually don't know what the fuck he's playing.
Let's see. Oh wait, I need Demiurge. There we go. Demiurge G next is what I call this. Oh, I forgot I had really cool sleeves for this one.
Yo, Kogias sleeves base.
Kogias, I know, right? In the Big 25.
Let's go.
All right, let's draw our hands. I keep my hand, baby. Let's go. And we'll spin the wheel. So who's gonna be after Alex here? Let's find out.
If you want, you can put me on there, buddy.
Nah, David doesn't have to be on the wheel. But
I don't want to challenge. But in all seriousness, you definitely should be on this wheel. Okay, so Boring got next. Let me put you on the wheel now. Yeah, guys. By the way, David is my sensei. If you think I'm cool and like good at this format, this dude is like better than me, flat out. Because he taught me. He taught me how to do this.
So if we want you to get your ass kicked, fight David.
Yeah, it's heat though. I mean, I don't think I've had like G reach the highs that I've had when playing Genesis against Darkness. Literally light versus darkness ass theme matchup, but it's peak, dude. Peak ass fight. Like we both have so much busted crap that it really is equal. Later Nuts is like, I put back all my triggers. Dreaming Dragon T-posing in return. Me too.
Yeah. And it doesn't draw enough cards to where they can grind.
Oh, we both rolled 17. All right, we try again.
What the hell's with your high rolls? What the hell, dude?
I'll go second.
Gee, that's
I'll go
okay.
second.
That's fine.
No, all right, baby. Stand up, dude. Sup. Vanguard, Pulsar, Century Draco Kito. Hell yeah. By the way, let me go ahead and show you guys the list I'm running with here while we're at it. So, of course, you've got the Chronofangs, and then you've got the Haggles, where you saw some stand triggers, heal triggers. This is Pulsar Drastic Colossus. This becomes... What's the difference between about those two? Oh, there is a difference. The difference isn't really like that big, right? So but it's big in how they play out their games. It's not big in how they actually like look on paper. Okay, draw. Now then, I'm gonna go ahead and ride into Pulsar, Nibble Rat. Now, while Chronojet is more of a combo deck, Chrono Fang is a ramp deck. Chrono Fang seeks to add more cards into the face of buying zone. The more buy-ins you have, the more power you get, and you accumulate new, more powerful skills. And a lot of your G units are based on having more power as you increase your buying, up into and including Demiurge, which is the big return 12 from buying card. All right, now Nibble Rat moves by Sentry Draco Kid to the back row. Battle phase. With support from the Sentry Draco Kid, Nibble Rat attacks for 12 on the Vanguards. Yeah, because Chronojet doesn't really accumulate the binds. They use the bind zone as a medium for combos. All right, no trigger.
Yeah, they just use it for Arca. That's pretty much all ZTV does it for.
True, actually.
Bind Arca and then use what's the name, Long Long to add it back.
Dude,
yeah,
Long Long was so based during that time. I love Long Long. Okay, let's try. Let's just change that music here. Alright, so we're going to be fighting against Overlord here right now. Now, Overlord in G is fairly legitimate. A good deck. Nothing like too crazy, but it played well. Let's do this. I guard with Valve Laser Dragon. Valve Laser is an 11k base grade too, but if I have one or less cards in the bind zone, it can attack a Vanguard. So it's not very good as a ride target, unfortunately. So you might as well get rid of it. No guard.
Shit, I mean 11k base though. 11k base.
Joey, we're using new guard rules for this format, which is why I'm able to guard with a higher grade. Customarily, you couldn't back in the day, but we're using new guard rules, new G assist rules, which is why I'm able to do it. Damage check. No trigger.
Wait, what?
Draw.
What is this? Okay.
Yeah, like I said in our tournament chat a few times, we're using updated fighters rules.
Because the old rules were not that great.
No.
As much like Glaze's format, we had problems. Alright, now Ride. Pulsar Duplex Dragon. Now, with support from Pulsar Sentry Draco Kid, I'm going to go ahead and attack. And let's see here. You don't have any damage, so let's attack your Nahala for 14. One of the keys in G is trying to win the Great Shield game. That means you don't want them to have a board to overwhelm you with. Stand trigger. It's not very useful here, so I'll just stand by booster. Over to you.
And I think I know what's going to happen next. I think I know what they're going to do.
Another thing to keep in mind about Fang in particular is he has the ability to bot deck rear guards on turn 3.
Yep. I might display that in just a hot second, because Conroe needs a CB to get rid of itself, so he's stuck on that field.
He left Conroe, yeah.
Yeah, he has no choice but to leave Conroe too, because he never had a CB.
You generally don't need to rush an Overlord. Overlord's a slower deck, you take your time, you don't need to put pressure so quickly.
Isn't that so insane? Because literally any other era of Overlord, like from V onwards, was nothing but attack multiple times to face immediately, get trigger, stand, get trigger again. like pre-V Overlord was a control deck.
Yeah, man. Like that's one of the reasons I love G Overlord, man. It actually makes sense. You actually have to think about your shit. Oh wait, no, Jesus, no, this hurts.
Jesus, bro might not even have an Overlord. That is insane. But it happens.
At least doesn't he have the legend or the? I don't know what his other ride target would be. It's either cross or
if he's like super over base, it's the cross, like you're saying. I mean, I guess I could meme and say the great. just for Neo Flame.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's the only reason you even run the praise for Neo Flame.
I run the great. I think Neo Flame's an amazing card.
Oh yeah,
for real, dude. That card's amazing.
I love Neo Flame with Burnout. Those two combo really well.
Oh yeah, nuke a column. Yeah, you can nuke a full column.
Ooh, okay. So I'm seeing some cards here. He has Lava Flow, Flare Trooper, Dumji. Ooh.
Wait, what? Ooh. Oh wait, yo, hold up, dude. Show me your hand. Show me your freaking hand.
Playing the dumb jit, huh?
Yeah. Oh, Inspire Yell Dragon. Okay, interesting. Wait, when your Vanguard becomes blazing, he's gonna play
like a Blaze hybrid.
Yeah, well, I mean, he probably is doing it for Ziegenberg, right?
I mean, I guess, but like.
Yeah, so I guess you call the Inspired Yell. Ziegenberg gets blazing. Inspire Yell gives Ziegenberg the 5k to double dip on the restand and draw. So it's like kind of nice.
I guess. Yeah.
You got disconnected. It's okay. Yeah, I think it let me come back, so it should let you come back pretty soon.
Yeah.
Gize deck. Oh yeah, that was a funny game. I remember having Demiurge just swing into Gize and Gize being like pathetic. You're like, you were niche, I was format defining. We're not the same.
One thing about Blaze is you don't necessarily have to have a Vanguard with the Blaze ability for your Vanguard to become blazing. You just have to have a rear guard that says Blaze.
Yeah, which Inspire Yell in of itself like gives you that requirement. So that's kind of neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like your rear guards give your Vanguard the blazing state, so it's kind of pretty cool.
I like it. I love the fact that Inspire Yell has Blaze as a Vanguard circle, because why not?
Run it as a starter, let's fucking go.
Why not? It doesn't matter, so you may as well use the ink.
that's when Still Vampire, that's when you get Still Vampire, dude.
What was that Stride unit that sets up your deck? Demisun? Wait.
Demiurge, you mean?
Demiurge? Demiurge wasn't the setup. Demiurge is the win. Oh, you know, while he's taking the time to get back in, let me go ahead and show you guys what my G-Zone looks like. Because my G-Zone, okay, it looks very random right now, but let me organize it real quick and y'all can see what this is all about. Because this G-Zone is packed full of nothing but the opponent's groans at night. Alright. So, here's my G-Zone. First off, G-Guards. 4 retroactive Time Main Uluru, because put back heal trigger good. 1 Time Main of Eternity Uluru, because 40k shield is feasible if you're using this card. The Honglong we saw earlier, because we're Bind Zone based, so being able to add back her Call a card for Bind Zone is pretty nifty. This is Metal Pulsar Ultra Dragon. This is where we're gonna get into the good stuff, right? So Meta Pulsar has the ability to flip up any card from G-Zone face up in order to look at the top 5 cards of the deck and bind 2. And then it gets 2k power for each card in your bind zone. So the more bind you have, the stronger it gets. That's the whole philosophy of Chrono Think Tiger. Then, if the number of cards in your bind zone is 5 or more, countercharge 1. Just flat out, countercharge. Do it. Then you have one of my favorite G units ever made. Probably a top 3 G unit, just because I think this thing is so nifty. This is Interdimensional Dragon Bind Time Dragon. Bind Time Dragon has the ability. That's legal? Yeah, it was a promo. Now this is Counterblast 2 and Soul Blast 1 and flip up and Bind Time. Now you bind 1 or more of your rear guards face up, so you're CB2ing, Soul Blast 1ing, flipping up, and binding at least 1 rear guard. Now, don't get me wrong. That's about to get pretty fun, because now for each card in your bind zone, your opponent bot decks one of their rear guards. So you could, like, if you have 5 in the bind zone, they bot deck everything. Then if you have a Gear Beast hard card, you counter charge 2 and soul charge 2. So that would be card thing. 14k to the Vanguard. Okay. So he whiffed the G assist, so he's just gonna be chilling there for a moment.
I think that's probably the smarter move, anyways, than riding out.
Yeah. It's not the worst thing to whiff right now. It's not the worst thing.
Yeah, you might as well. I'll take that. Okay, so now he has his Overlord.
Okay, you got the Legend. Okay.
Oh yeah, he finally got it. Sweet. Draw.
Now you do have a choice here, Josh.
Yeah. Now I don't run Seabreeze because F that card. Seabreeze is for losers.
He's a lion, bro.
I never believe in that card, bro. I'll just wait a turn. Dead ass, I'll wait a turn.
He's just really, really, really stubborn about it. But I wouldn't say you would even stride the breeze here. I think you have two options. You can grade stall him if you want, but you're gonna give him damage. Or you can just ride up to bot deck the Conrad. Like those are like the two options. And I think they're both pretty solid options.
Yeah, because I think
you've seen his hand. You've seen his hand. I didn't remember how many PGs were in it, but
yeah, he had F all. So I'm gonna ride Chronofang Tiger. All right, let's go ahead and switch up here. I'll just go ahead and start using some of these. All right, Chronofang Tiger's skill. I choose a card from the hand and bind it face up. When it's placed in the Vanguard circle, by binding that card, I choose one of your cards and bot deck it. Then you choose a card with grade -2 of the card called, and you can call it to the rear circle. But you can't call a minus grade 2 unit, though that thing is permanently gone to the depths of space and time.
Conro. That should be illegal.
Now, Chronofang Tiger with support from Pulsar Sentry Draco Kid attacks for 16 with Twin Drive. Febreze air freshener? Because I don't want Febreze, bro. I got like Axe body spray. I'm good. I'm 14 years old, by the way.
That is the worst answer.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying I'm 14, because Axe body spray is terrible. Old Spice is pretty good, though. Check 1, heal trigger. Recovering 1 damage. Power to Chronofang, because why not? Check 2, no trigger.
Man, why'd you have to touch Connor? Why'd you have to get rid of him? Connor wasn't doing anything.
I need help on Hari. Ooh, I can do Hari next, bro. I'll show you Hari next. Hari's a different animal in next. Freaking Mass Phantom did nothing but confuse us. I'm not gonna lie.
Love Hari. That deck's so fun.
Hari's one of those decks where you play 20 games and then you get it, and then you play 10 games while loving it, and you're like, well, but this takes a while to play, so I'll play something else now.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go.
It's like Lord, man. You sit there for like 10 minutes playing a turn.
Screw that, dude. Screw that.
Oh, yeah, it's Raven Loop. My favorite way to play Shadow Paladin.
Don't
function.
Whatever.
Correct.
So correct, he says. So correct.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, Soul Blast, Counter Blast, top. What was it? What was it? Top 5, yeah. Top 5 for Overlord. Or not even Overlord, just a Flame Dragon.
Overlord. The Legend. The Legend skill. CB1 Soul Blast 1. Look at the 5 cards from the top of your deck and add up to any Flame Dragon from among them. Doesn't matter what Flame Dragon is, you add it. He adds another The Legend, so he secured the Generation Stride cost, even without the Lava Flow in hand. Nice.
I wish Doombringer was in this format. I wish we could use Doombringer.
I mean, some of the GBT13 decks like Overlord were pretty rad. Like, if you were able to use that, I'd be like, dude, I'll take that exchange, because that means I get Valios.
You want Valios?
Yeah, I mean, dude, there's nothing cooler than going Blue Wave Martial Dragon, Flood Hazard Dragon. My favorite Aquaforce G unit.
That's the only reason he wants Valios, by the way. He just wants to yell out Blood Hazard.
No,
like
it's also because
times.
when they hit defensives and they smile, and then I smile wider, and then they don't smile. It's a great exchange.
Oh, yeah. You know what? That's fair. That's fair.
I have a controversial question. Do you see Chronofang or Chronojet in me? In terms of playstyle.
Yes. I see both. Especially with that crossover.
Question, Boomy. Which one do you prioritize more? The Vanguard or the Rear Guards? Ooh, Vortex Desire, bro!
Correct.
Vortex Desire gets when his unit attack hits for each Flame Dragon on your Vanguard circle, which is 1. Choose up to one of your opponent's grade 2 or less Rear Guards to retire it. He just wants my Pulsar Sentry Draco Kid, bro. He just wants the Draco Kid.
Yeah. You got rid of his starter. So fair.
Fair's fair. Fair's fair.
Josh isn't used to seeing that card because I play Mustafa.
Yeah,
That's my
right.
first-
Mustafa. I'm like, God, I thought the on hit pressure was supposed to be getting counter charges, not retire. Sheesh. God, like, what is he playing? The freaking Narukami?
I love Mustafa.
Vortex. Listen, I like Mustafa too, but I love Vortex more.
Yeah, Vortex just doesn't really like do a lot, you know, and it like offers the opponent the ability to like mess with it rather than like getting the guaranteed retire. It's free, which is like the biggest part about it, but it just depends on whether or not like you're managing your resources correctly, of whether or not you're gonna need that.
Yeah, you know what? That's fair. That's honestly fair.
And you have the best counter charger in the entire game, so. Well, except for Gurnosh. I think Gurnosh is the only one better than General Conroe.
I'm a PG. Man. I'm a PG, big bro. I'm sorry. I'm PGing out. Leave it alone. Now get your triple drive, Alex, and have a nice day.
I mean, obviously he wanted to do it in that situation because he wanted to resolve the legend, but...
Yeah, and I think also it's just kind of nice because he's basically asking, hey, I'm not going to give you board to wipe out. Would you like to keep your minuscule board? Like, it's a very, very even-tempered turn. Just simply swing pass. All right. But now he's got a hand, but I've also got claws. I feel like the Vanguard scares people a lot more than rear guards. Okay, if that's the case, Chronofang Tiger. Chronofang Tiger has some insane Vanguards, in my opinion, so you'll want to go Chronofang. Chronojet always shines more with its rear guard combo shenanigans because of the time loop ability. But with Fang, everything goes to that there Vanguard. My rear guard's food. Alright. Now, Generation Zone. Oh! Generation. Now, let's ride. Meta Pulsar, Altered Dragon. Altered Dragon skill activates. I flip up a card in the G zone. Look at the top 5 cards of my deck. Do I want to do? No, not yet. Yeah, I have a better move. Let's call. Pulsar, Rewind Tiger. Counterblast 1. Rest Sentry. Find the top card of the deck, and if it's a ZTB, I get to draw. And guess what? My entire deck is ZTBs. So, draw 1 card. Next. Skill of Sentry Draco Kid. Since I have a Gear Colossus Vanguard, I can Soul Blast 1. And retire this. Find the top card of my deck face up. That's a Zodiac Timepiece. Draw. Now, skill of Altered Dragon. I'll flip up that card I mentioned before. Look at the top 5 cards of the deck. I bind Rewind Tiger and Revolver Draco Kid. For each card now face up in the bind zone, 2,000 power goes to Meta Pulsar. And you know what that means. I get to have an even 10,000 power. That's not all, though. I also get to countercharge 1. Alright. Call. Valve Laser Dragon.
Altered Dragon's such a cool card. I hate that Gear Chronicle got all the cool shit.
Do you like how I did that like combo? CB, bind, rest a card, convert that rest card, get to 3, this gets to 5, perfect number, and also countercharge range. Beautiful. Beautiful combo here. That's all I need to do with this turn. That's all I want to do with this turn. Now, let's call. Mara. When Mara is placed on Rear Circle or Guardian Circle, I can counterblast 1 to draw, and then bind a card from my hand, and Soul Charge 1. Draw. I bind Duplex Dragon. Soul Charge. Go to the bank, don't you? Now, Battle Phase. Attack for 11 on the Vanguards. And just like that, by the way, guys, I've met half of my requirement. I'm at 6 ZTB. Another 6, and we're live for Demiurge. But this is going to take a couple extra turns, so we're going to have to get there, baby. Lava Flow Guard? Alright then. Alter Dragon attacks the Vanguards. Total power 36,000. 3 drives. Drive 1. No trigger. Drive 2. It's a critical trigger. Critical goes to Ultra Dragon. Power to Rewind Tiger. Third and final check. No trigger. Two damage. Oh, I'm looking at chat now. They're talking about the... Yeah, I accidentally put Fang into Soul and then, like, Soul Blasted it, and I was like, oh, wait, that's my art card. But, yeah, I just did that without even, like, reading the chat. Nice
okay.
heal.
Oh,
You'll
okay,
need
you
more
get
than
the
that. Now, with support, I attack for 19 on the Vanguards. And I don't even mind so much that he healed there, because remember, guys, even though that is 1 damage down, that is also 1 less Denial Griffin he could bring to bear against me at the end of the turn.
Well, you think you got your wish, Josh. He's playing the cross. I think he's playing the cross.
Ooh, cool cards? Cool cards, bro? Go for it, Alex.
Because, yeah, he gets the end. Okay. Using Legend Skill. Legend Skill would be cool if there's any use for it.
Dude, I almost want to show the Dauntless Legend deck I made. I almost want to show that.
Yeah, I know, man.
Alright.
Ziegenberg now.
Oh, Ziegenberg? Oh, I'm playing the wrong track, little bro. Hold on a second. That's not the right track for this, then.
Well, there is a use for the legend. The use for the legend is that he doesn't lose any drive checks on his restand. So it's got the most amount of drives out of any Vanguard you can swing with Kagura.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Uh-oh. No, Tigers!
Okay, now
I'll
can he
get
clear
back
the
to you
rest
for
of
my
the board?
slaughtered kitties.
He's not blazing yet, Fumi. He's not blazing yet.
He's gonna get there in just a second, though. Come on, call some cards. Show me your offense.
Well, he can't burn out. He can't burn out. He needs... I don't remember what else he has. If he has Berserk Lord and Neoflame, I think... No, wait, he can't even use Neoflame in this situation.
He has burnout.
You can't burn out. You can't burn out.
Yes,
He doesn't have the soul.
Yeah, he doesn't have soul.
Yeah, he can't burn out.
Where is that? Where do you put that? Drop some of the main deck?
Hot deck. Buddy, you don't have the soul.
Oh, good. Yeah, he just put that back. No worries.
Okay.
That is not the first time I've seen someone make that specific issue. Burnout does not make that very obvious.
Yeah, you know what? That's true. It's not really that. It's just like at the very beginning of the deck, so that's fair. Okay, so you legend back into drop. Okay.
Oh yes. This is the theme that everyone hears when they do not have EG card restriction. It's like, how are you gonna beat me, human? Simple. Guard restriction. What?
How exactly is he gonna clear board? No, okay, Nahalem.
Ooh, Nahalem's good. Conroe is not necessary, but cool.
It's alright, I guess.
It's good. I mean,
Sure.
At this point, just call the nothing booster, right? He may as well.
Yeah, okay, well, at least he has Blazing now, because he has a bigger board than you.
Blazing. Oh,
Put a cross, okay.
Baby boo, come on, come to this Vanguard circle, just once. I'll let you put back 4 criticals.
any indication of how you're supposed to be playing G, you really need to think out your turn before you do anything.
Yeah.
So for like this turn in particular, I think it probably would have been better just to do the legend. Because in the Legends case, you would still have access to Conroe's countercharge, you'd still have access to Nahalum's field buff, and you wouldn't have to worry about needing to discard more off of Ziegenberg for less drives.
Yeah.
That's true, because the Legend also is just
That's
the same
technically
basic power
valid,
anyway.
Yeah, because it'd still be a 26, yeah.
Did he, Wait, was he at Generation Break 2, though?
He should be, yeah.
But
Yeah, he already-
Yeah, he already did Vortex. Yeah, he already did Vortex.
Yeah.
Oh, because
He
he
has-
flipped off the Ziegenberg off of Vortex.
Yeah.
That's why. For some reason, I was defaulting him like Persona flipping off the Ziegen. Yeah, he did have the soul for Persona flip Ziegen. That's why. Okay. So yeah, he could have done that. Yeah, you're right. Oh, by the way, guys, in case it's not obvious, David's the one that plays the Kagero in this era, not me. I decided to emphasize Narukami more. Nice, I got 5 slots. Does that mean I guaranteed fight? As long as you can stick around, Thunder, yeah. G Persona
Yeah, I think David.
You couldn't afford it anyway because of the soul. That's like how rough that is. Yeah.
No,
Oh, wait,
he did. So
that's-
he
Oh,
did Soul Blast. He did Soul Blast
Yeah.
for Ziegenberg. He just forgot the Persona flip. It's all good.
Oh, okay, yeah, there we go. Okay. Now it's good. Wait, swinging with Nahalum?
11k to rear. You think I'm gonna let you get less discards, bro? Earn that crap.
Okay. Yeah, I think David was right. This is one of the instances where you do want to go Legend. You want to stay on Legend.
The Legend's a really good card. People just need to read it.
Darn.
It is
Just need to
good.
read
It is
It's
good.
the
I
most
will.
backhanded advice I've ever heard.
Yeah, seriously. Like, here's the thing.
I mean,
It's a good call.
Everybody looks at it and they're like, why don't you just stride instead? And I'm like, why don't you think about the situation then?
Honestly,
That's the thing, though. It's
dude.
like it's very situational. That's the thing, though. Yeah, it's very situational.
Yep.
That's the only downside to it.
No guard, hit me. I'm not gonna lie though, like I kind of had a similar reaction like that one time, where I was like, dude, what do you mean Hellsky is bad? Read the card.
Yeah, I don't read Genesis.
Because someone was like, wow, why would I ever choose this over Ishtar? I'm like, is it
The
me or are
loops.
these different cards,
The loops.
Lookaroo?
The loops.
The loops. Brother, may I have the loop? Oh, so number 1 heal target and damage zone goes to... Alright, well, I took me a damage. I sure me did. Alright, now he has to
Boy,
discard
oh,
2
yeah.
cards from the hand in order to restand, because I have 2 rear guards left on this field, baby. Come on.
And see, this is where it wouldn't matter, right? Because he's discarding 2 for only 1 more drive, but if you go the Legend, you discard 3 and you still get 3 more drives. And
Yeah.
since Kagero traditionally plays like 5 to 6 draw triggers, generally your draw trigger or your discards are mitigated.
The
Yeah.
other thing that guarantees is he would be pulling my rear guards here with that, because I wouldn't try to defend them. 26k
Yeah,
with 1
yeah,
drive.
because if you went Legend, you could have. If you went Legend, you could have swung into Valve Laser, and then you wouldn't care about it, and then swing again with another 3. Yeah,
Right.
Legend would have
That's
been way
the
better
key.
here.
He might hit a crit, which would make this pretty tough for me. Or I could try to be like, nah, no need.
My question is, why did he swing at Nahalum first? My question.
Good
Like,
question.
what was the point of that?
Oh, well, I'm guessing he wanted to try and mitigate the discard, because if he waited for Nahalum after the fact, he'd have to pitch 2. So he was he was hoping that I wouldn't think about it and let Valve Laser go.
But then why not swing with Burnout and Conroe? Why not
He
swing with
did.
with
He
Burnout
did
and
both of
Conroe?
them on my rear guard. He was really insistent on not needing a discard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
that's
discarded
how
it both times because I'm like, F. You know what?
Okay.
You know what? Show me that crit. I doubt it.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah, I had a feeling. Damage check.
personally, would accept no.
Acceptable losses. Chrono Fang comes to crits anyway.
Fair.
Alright.
Alright, bye-bye, Ziegenberg. You tried.
Alright.
Open for stands. How many stands do you run, though? Like,
4.
please don't tell me he's actually running 4.
I would imagine he's trying to go for it. Now, stand and draw.
Dude.
I'm going to bind Revolvar Drason Pit. Because of the Generation Break 2 of Chrono Fang Tiger, all of the cards in my hand get grade +3 for the purposes of striding, but I have to bind them when I discard them. Now, Generation Zone, Kai Ho! Stridos, Generation! And for this one, what do I want to go for?
Love that it binds for cost as if that's a cost in this deck.
Yeah, for real, dude. That's not even a
Ain't
great
no
cost.
baby. This is all gravy. We're nothing but gravy in here. Let's do it.
Like, oh, I bind.
Interdimensional Dragon, Bind Time Dragon.
You're mean, bro. You're mean. This is freaking mean.
Hell yeah.
God damn, dude.
This is what you should expect from the second stride of Chrono Fang, by the way. You should expect your whole board to get bot decks, so you have to keep that in mind when you're building.
Now, let's not give you chances for defensives. I attack with Interdimensional Dragon, Bind Time Dragon, activating skill. Bind Time is going to Counter Blast 2, Soul Blast 1, and flip up another Bind Time Dragon face up in the Generation Zone. I bind my Pulsar Tamer Mara. Now, Bind Time Dragon is going to get 10,000 power, and he's going critical. Furthermore, for each card face up in my bind zone, you choose a rear guard and bot deck it. And I don't need to tell you that 8 is more than 3. So long, rear guards.
Not the Conroe again. Now to the Hollow.
They'll all go to the depths of space and time. Be gone.
This hurts.
And after that, let me go ahead and tell you, this is going to be for 36,000. 2 critical, 3 drives Vanguard. EK, Bind the Time Dragon.
Rip Conroe again for real. Conroe does not get a dub.
Conroe, his place is in the deck, bro.
No, it's not. No, it is not. You cannot get a dub this fight. Okay, dumb deep. Okay.
Alright. Triple drive. Check 1. No trigger. Check 2. No trigger. Check 3. Stand trigger. Power's gonna go to Valve Laser. Yeah. And one thing to note as well is my bind time also refunds because I have a gear piece.
Yeah, so you get your resources back.
Oh wait, hold on a second. That means that these two should be soul charges, right? Yeah, they are. Brother. Those are soul charges.
Bro, I don't read your cards.
So this is the next second check. What did I say earlier?
Never punish.
Third check. No trigger. Okay. Ah, much better, Chrono Fang. Thank you for that heal. Now, Valve Laser is going to attack for 21 on the Vanguards. Just 1 damage, though, so feel free to take it. And by the way, Fumi, if this is the kind of Vanguard pressure you want, then you're going to love this deck. Because guess what? We have loads of Vanguards like that in Chrono Fang. My Chrono Tiger Gear Glare has 10,000 power, a critical, and a drive as well, and also bot decks on the rear guards. Chrono Tiger Rebellion gets an extra critical and drive, and 5,000 power for every 2 cards in your bind zone. Only the power for every 2 bind zone. Critical and drive is. So Rebellion and Glare are also big like this. It's just all a matter of which one you want to do. Back over to you.
Chrono Tiger, oh come on, Rebellion.
Yeah. But hey, Ibuki sure did guard that attack, didn't he?
He sure as hell did. Okay, so he went to 4, got another copy of the end damage, so... Okay. Jesus.
Overall, a pretty rad match so far. Wouldn't you guys agree?
I mean...
Although, I guess Kagero is a little bit on the back foot, so it pains you a little bit, huh?
It pains me, yeah, and also it's like a couple misplays I'm seeing, but overall it's been a match.
Need all your G next decks to have good taste. You hear that, David? He's asking me for my G next decks. My G next deck. Who cares if you have really uber-based decks like Hollow and Rescue, right? Who cares? When they can always ask for Bloom and Revelation. I don't know why I'm giving David smoke for that, because, like I said, his decks are really cool too, so... Wait, is he actually muted?
You act like he's muted. He muted himself, so I don't know. Probably had to do something real quick.
Oh, dude, he's doing the legend! Ah, crap! I actually didn't think he would do it. Oh, I used Bloom last round, can you tell?
Yeah, okay.
Oh, shoot.
So... double
shoot.
Berserk Lords. This should be double the Hollows, bro.
Guys, he's going for it.
Double the Hollows.
What do you think of Blader Mouse? Blader Mouse is the best stride that you have in Dark Irregular. It is amazing. Definitely play that. That is your win condition in G next Dark Irregular, without a doubt. Great card.
Okay, Conroe's... I'm assuming he's using on place of Conroe, or is he using the axe skill? He's using the on place
first.
I mean, it's just not to. Like, it's a cost, but alright.
I guess he just wants to filter out like cards, which makes sense. I guess he's trying to make sure you can. You see, this is where filtering out does make sense, because the whole point of Overlord in this particular attack pattern is to go for the drives, because that's why the legend is good. The legend keeps his triple drive, so I get that. That makes sense.
The other thing that Conroe does really well is it stacks up your drop zone for your defeat player.
Oh shoot, that's right. He put on your defeat player.
That's actually true. Yeah, defeat player's worth that actually. Yeah.
By the way, if you guys notice, I've been very front row heavy for most of my games. It's because defeat player's a son of a bitch, and I don't want to fall into that because that thing retires your entire back.
Hey, I resent that statement.
You shouldn't resent it because I'm complimenting it. It's meant to be a son of a bitch, so it does its job well.
There was one time that I defeat Flare Josh, and he was like, "Oh, that's never gonna happen again."
You know what's funny?
I always asked that. I should have said no. I learned my lesson, Dad. I understand now.
I had a similar scenario. Back in
they say effing around is finding out, right? Sorry, what did you say, what?
Yeah. Like, I had a similar story to David with defeat player. In like one of the old server G tourneys, I was fighting against Tachi's like Gaia, right? Basically Gaia. They attack, I defeat player them, nuke their entire back row, they no longer have anything to engorge. G fucking G, guys. G fucking G. You get nothing, sir. Good day.
He's seeing the triggers, guys. He's seeing something.
Okay, you gotta heal, he's gotta draw.
He's gotta heal so far, he's gotta draw as well. Now he's got a third check from the legend. Okay, stand trigger doesn't effing matter, but frankly, it's just good to have power and shield, so he's fine with that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Conroe's
looking good.
No, he didn't use Conro's ability. Also, that was oh yeah, that was a werewolf. Yeah.
It's only if he uses the axe skill to give the counter charge skill to the Vanguard.
And frankly,
right now it's Conro's a producer, which is a better play. It's a better play. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, at 4 damage, I don't think he needs counter charge.
Yeah.
Okay, so you kept the heal trigger, dropped those 2 in a burnout. Okay, so I only know the heal trigger in his hand now.
Yeah.
3 drives, man. None of what you drove checked was a critical trigger. F that. Leave me alone. Generation Guard.
God. You should have taken it. It would have been the incorrect one.
Discard Hegel.
That is a perfect guard, sir, not a G guard.
Oh, did I say G guard? Wow, brain rot.
You sure did.
Caught in 4K! Caught in 4K!
Wow, I'm a noob, guys. I don't know this format.
Bad Vanguard player.
Bad Vanguard player. They banned me for being bad.
Okay, you got another draw. Sick.
Yeah, that's good.
That's what he needs.
Yeah, he needs cards for this matchup because we're both control decks.
Okay.
He needs perfect guards.
Oh, more heals. More heals work too. More heals work too.
You know
what that
Who needs
means?
rear
More
guards
fucking
anyway? Who
Alfreds.
needs rear guards? I'll just swing Vanguard a bunch of times.
More defeat players. Let's fucking go. Let's more defeat players.
Okay, on the bright side, I'm a Vanguard-centric deck. His rear guards,
Wait,
his G guards don't do that much against it,
defense.
except for Absalom.
Oh yeah, Absalom. Yeah, Absalom actually fucks with you.
I can cook Absalom.
All right. Pretty good checks.
24k Vanguard.
24K.
Oh yeah, me I'm greedy, bro. Garp with Mara. Mara's skill, CB1. I draw a card, bind a card in my hands, and then soul charge 1.
Oh, you are greedy. You are greedy.
And then on top of that, Garp a dog.
Guard with dog.
Douge.
You weren't kidding.
Alright.
That was greedy. You weren't kidding.
I need to see this so big boy out of action. I'm almost there. I'm almost there, bro. 26.
Yeah, he's just trying. He's just trying to build.
I want a CB. Yeah, get rid of that card. Hey, I do not need Stride Fodder. Thanks to card of fake skill, anything in hand is Stride Fodder anyway. Alright, and you guys might be like, why is he so close to deck out? It's not gonna be forever, baby.
Give him like a few minutes. Give him a few minutes.
Draw.
That'll change very quickly.
But Arc
Alright,
is set
thanks
up too.
Oh yeah.
Thanks to skill,
True.
find a card from my hand in order Generation Stride. Let's stride into Chrono Tiger Gear Glare. Tiger's skill will now activate. Soul Blast 1, and I flip up another Gear Glare. And the total grades of my bind zone is now the total grades of when you got a bot deck. You've got a total grade of 5 on that field, and what you know, look at that, I got more than that. So all these cards retreat to the bottom of the deck.
Yep.
Jeez, man. Conroe can never get a dub. Conroe can never get a dub.
Conroe ain't living, bro. We do not take Conroe currency. If that was enough, the skill of Arca now activates. Arca is going to bind another Arca along with one trigger unit from my drop zone, and I'm going to choose my 4. And let's add back Steam Tamer Arca. That's 12. But we'll get there next turn.
I recommend if you got PGs, you use them this turn.
Yeah.
Alright.
Gear Glare is quite the scary card right now.
Alright.
He's not going to be able to PG next turn, so...
Oh yeah.
Let's call and call. And Tiger's skill. Counterblast 1, I'm going to rest the Zodiac Time Beast to bind the top card of the deck and draw. Nice.
Not a bad bind.
What was it? Oh damn, Colossus, right. See.
And now, I think I'll keep that in the hand for now. So if Tiger's got any cards, he'll be able to go for it. Now, let's go. This is going to be for a total of 36k. 3 drive, no, 3, it's going to be 2 critical, 4 drive Vanguard. 4 drives. Now, the Demiurge is coming next turn, baby.
If you're wondering what the big difference is between a Demiurge version and a Fang version, it's usually around this turn. You'll see that the Demiurge deck is usually a lot more filtered down. It's usually tried to turbo through its deck more. where the Chronofang deck might be a little more conservative. Chronofang also wants a little more CB, so it can perform multi-attacks on a turn like this, rather than just set up for a Demiurge.
Right. That can check. Another heal trigger. Let's go ahead and heal out another of that critical trigger. And no, I don't. All right, so that's 2 now. Where me card go? Oh, sick. Unknown. Why is it unknown? Give me back my drive checks.
No, you don't get them. You don't get them.
Where'd my drive checks go?
I actually have no clue. Where do they go?
Okay, Untap's freaking out a little bit, but I'm gonna try and get my... It didn't throw them back because my deck's down. Is it in there? Okay,
You gotta heal and... Okay,
It was a... Let me check something here. Okay, so those are the other 2 of my drives. So now I just need to get my cards. Where did my other cards go? Weird. Yeah, they're mystery cards, so now they're just gone from the game.
Okay, well...
13 plus 16 is 29, plus 6 is 35, 36, 37, 38, plus 3 is 41, 30, did I count that right? 13, 16, 29, plus 6, 35, 36, 37,
28, 28.
Yeah, you are just missing 2 cards.
Just removed
So
my
I just
drive checks
deleted
from the
them.
game.
Yeah. I told you, you don't get them. You don't get them.
Holy crap, I've never seen it do that. It actually just physically removed them from the game. Why?
Yeah, that's a new one. Yeah, that's a new one.
That's new.
That's a new one.
That's so new. Okay.
For the hell of it, yeah, we can just use proxies. You just use proxies.
Yeah, okay, so I need hamster. So I need a hamster here. I'll just leave it out here. What was my first drive check? It was just a normal unit, right?
Yeah, I don't remember what it was either.
You just count the cards in your deck, man. If you know your ratios.
It was Valve.
Okay, well, it's Valve then. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Those are gonna be in my hand. And I already drove checked it too. Anyway. 5,000 power goes here.
Untap.
Yep. So, I'm gonna swing for a total of 15k Vanguard, which is just a 5k guard, bro. Now, unlike me, he can't put back those heals. He's very fortunate to be at the damage he is by the stage of the game, but there's nothing
Taking
else
it.
to it.
All right.
Okay, pass back over to you. It really just removed my cards. It said, no, those drive checks are too good. Put them down.
All
It is
right.
good
Well,
since he healed down so much, is that he's got a double Absalom for your Demiurge, which is good. Might even just need 1, depending on what the rest of his hand is, but...
Oh, is he just gonna do the legend again? He's doing the legend again, okay.
I mean, sure. I mean, you could have also, like, I could also see as, like, an argument for, like, riding the cross and legioning this turn. To see that as another argument, but...
He wants that pressure, bro.
But, yeah, pressure is also nice. Tahir!
Oh yeah, he's Tahiring, bro. He Tahirs. No board for me.
Tahir's is a... Alright, so he counterblasts 2 for this. So.
Yeah, he needs another CB, I think, right? Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna type for him.
Anyway, I'll let Tiger go, because obviously I'm letting that go.
Okay, Conroe.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, bro.
Sort of
okay, draw trigger mania for Overlord. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Back home, who else is in the queue? Nobody knew. It's just boring.
Yeah, this game's going on for a bit.
This is one of the long ones. This is another Ranger, bro.
But
it's really fun. It's really fun.
I played best of 3 once in G. Those matches would, I kid you not, go for like 2.5 hours.
Oh my god. Best of 3 in G is not allowed, bro. Ain't no way.
I played a Gridora versus Chaos matchup in best of 3.
Of course that's 2.5 hours. The frick?
No, that one was 3.
Games over an hour.
3 hours. 3 hours, bro.
That was 3 hours.
Checks the F out, bro.
It was a good game too, man. It's just a big game of chicken. It's funny as hell.
No column. You hit like Gridora's like no column. Chaos is like neither will you.
We sat in grade 2 gaming each other for a while, to be honest.
We should have time for one more game, especially if boring is relatively quick, which I hope he is.
Hopefully. Alright.
I'm gonna PG with Arca.
26 again. Yeah. There's the Arca, and then triple drive again.
It'd be funny.
Crit. Alright.
Be like,
Overlord. If you had triple crit, that'd be nice.
Triple crit.
If you had triple crit, that'd be really nice.
Overlord remember moment.
That'd be really nice.
Stand trigger does not matter here, but sure.
Yeah, unfortunately. No, okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend rainbow triggers in Overlord. I'd just do crits and draws, bro.
Yeah.
Crits and draws, 100%, yeah.
Sticks and knives, sticks and knives.
Nehalem is usually your last swing. You don't really need to multi-attack with rears.
Yeah. Nehalem gets big on his own really quickly, so...
Alright, I'm gonna Generation Guard. And let's G-Guard into Retroactive Time Maiden Luru's skill. I can get 5,000 to the shield by bot decking a normal unit and a trigger unit. So let's bot deck back that heal trigger. And also bot deck an Arca.
This shit does not deck out.
Yeah,
no,
bro.
What
is a deck out? I ain't heard of it. I ain't heard of a deck out. Alright. And I know exactly the OST I'm playing. I'm gonna play the Demiurge theme because he got his own theme song, deadass.
Dun 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 dun. I love that one. That one's so fucking good.
Oh, I remember now. Damn. Okay, yeah, that was sick.
Stand and draw.
Dun 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 dun. That one is.
Now. It's time.
We'll strike good.
Bind. Hit. Sacrificing anything and everything to achieve the perfect future. Generation Stride. Kai Hall. Deus Ex Machina. Demiurge. Now, Demiurge's skill. I choose 12 Zodiac Time Beasts with different names from the Bind Zone and place them into the drop. Choose 12 cards from the drop zone and place them on top of my deck in any order I desire. And then, until the end of the turn, you cannot garbage grade 1 or higher cards from the hand for this battle. So, return to me, everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Boom. Now, let's put them all back. Let's do it in this order.
So yeah, you get to choose the order too, Chad. He gets to choose the order.
It's a good win con.
It's the funniest win con too. It's a funny
Look at all of these cards. All right. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I need another 6. Let's see. I'll leave one trigger in here. I'll leave one trigger in there. All right. Now, where's that second arc from earlier? Oh, my deck just got a lot bigger.
Yeah, you accidentally put all of your bind to the deck instead of to the drop.
That's fine. I know how I can do it.
You just mill 12.
Yeah, mill 12.
Yeah, just mill 12.
Sure.
It's fine. It happens.
Wrong key.
Yeah, that's just the
1,
moment. It's fine.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now that's a drop zone that I know what to do about. Okay. So I gotta plan this very carefully. Let's go. So I got 1 Arca, 2 Arca, so I'll go stand trigger, critical trigger. I'm going to want to damage check a draw trigger, and that draw trigger is going to draw me into a
Arca.
Valve Laser. I want to damage check the second draw trigger, and I'll have that give me a second Valve Laser. Alright, so it's 1, 2,
this is
3,
the part of the
4,
game where
5,
he's
6,
just to
7,
play.
8.
He's just writing a
2
script at
damage
this
is
point.
all I want. So then, my turn, I'm going to draw a card, and that card is going to be heggled, so that's 9. And then I'm going to triple drive, triple critical.
Yeah, Melfi, this is called writing the script.
That's my win condition, guys. I now know how these next 2 turns are going to go. Because I have perfectly stacked the entire deck as I ordain.
Yeah.
This is what happens when you let Demiurge get to this stage of the game.
Yo.
It basically gets to write a full episode for you. It's funny. It's funny.
Isn't this great, guys? Oh, by the way, I'm beating deck out now.
Oh, yeah.
You are. You are.
And now, using skill of Arca as well, I'm going to bind a trigger unit and an Arca from the drop zone in order to add another Arca to my hands. Now, let's call Valve Laser and Aw Shucks. We'll do 2 of them. Now, Valve Laser 1 is going to attack for 11 on the Vanguards. Digimon's going to be in an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Halos Pedidizos. You know, for the second Demiurge, yeah, the second Demiurge is possible. Alright, and now I'm going to attack for another 11 on the Vanguards.
At least now he's got the...
Alright, now, Demiurge is going to attack 26,000 with 3 drives and a grade 1 or greater guard restrict, so you only have grade 0s and G Guardians to guard with. And remember, I don't have any back rows, so you can't defeat Flare me, and I've got 2 front rows, so Absalom's not quite as powerful. Now, Absalom is still pretty strong, though, so he might just do it, because I think that's still guardless, right?
Yeah.
You know, I probably would have considered, since he only had one face-up damage, I would have considered stacking triple crit and just asking him if he could guard with only one Absol.
Fair enough. I'm trying to think about like 2 turns, rather than just like 1 kill turn, right? Because I still have like another condition in the bag. Alright, now, drive check 1, stand trigger, give it all to Valve Laser. And then drive check 2 is going to be another stand trigger. We're going to give this to the other Valve Laser. And then drive check 3 is going to be a critical trigger, and I'll give it to the Valve Laser on the right. The future has been confirmed. Valve Laser will attack for 21 with a critical on your Vanguards. He's probably just going to keep burning his G-Guard until he has a chance. This is such villainous behavior, I love it.
Yeah, his next damage check is going to be a draw. Next damage check is going to be a draw.
Yup. Guarding it, alright. And then I'm going to attack for 16 on your Vanguards. Yeah. This is Demiurge. This is cooking, chat. And with that, the Demiurge turn is over. Over to you.
Cool. Mystery Freeze next turn?
Yes. And the best part about Mystery Freeze, it doesn't ruin my stack because I shuffle, so I'm not gonna bind 2 criticals off of it. Isn't that great? It's great.
Yeah.
Okay. Overlord's got 7 cards left. It's almost out of resources, chat. Ooh, discarding. Alright, he discards a grade 2 and a grade 1 to add up to 3 for Generation Stride. Oh, shoot!
I don't know what he shoot. I mean,
does he still have the Overlords to do this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Does he?
6. 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6.
Nah, I'll just go. I'll do this.
It's crazy if he's got the Overlords for that. That's crazy.
I mean, if he does, then all power to him, man. This is fucking sick. Be fucking sick if he does.
Bro's gonna go for the ace. Alright.
I mean, I guess he doesn't really have this.
He CP's 2, flips up an ace, and he gets the ability to discard a card and an Overlord. So 2 cards total, including 1 Overlord from the hand, to stand and get 5,000 power. But he loses a drive to do this. So that'll be 4 cards dug in total from the deck. This is his last turn. Visor is Odin. No guard. Remember, with 2 drives, he can only deal me 3 damage. I can't die from this.
There's the Overlord for confirmation. Yeah, there's the Overlord for confirmation.
Okay. Raging form type stuff. I love it.
Wait, did he not have it? He didn't
have
it.
Oh, yo, Alex, let's go. Youth Birking. He's Birkin, bro. He's Birking.
Oh,
bro,
like,
he's gonna deck out, bro.
Yeah,
So it's gonna happen.
Yeah, because next he has to draw 2 more, and then he just passed turn. He can't swing with Van.
Damage check. Whoa! Look at that, a draw trigger. How fortunate.
Skill of the ace. Okay.
My Chris is out anyway. He's got. 31k, which means max is going to be 41k. So if I go up to 46, which is 35 shield, I got it. Easy enough. Generation Guards. Retroactive Time Maiden Uluru. With its skill, I'm going to bot deck this heal trigger along with this normal unit. We'll choose Tiger G. 5,000 to the shields. And on top of
G-Guardian
that,
is so broken, dude.
let's guard and intercept.
So good. So good.
The Gear Chronicle G-Guards are just so stupid.
Nope.
Yeah.
Hey, look, it's the Conroy bot decks.
I think all 4 of his cards are normal units because they were all
he does
bought.
not have any triggers.
Yeah, I think almost all of them are out.
Yeah,
I bet.
because he's burned through a lot of his triggers just from drawing them. So
Yeah, man. That crap's insane. I only ask for one thing. Oh, finish me with the Vanguard? I understand. I'll do it. For you.
go for mystery freeze.
I'll do it for you.
Bully him with mystery freeze.
12k to rear guard. I'll let it happen.
Draw your draw trigger, bro.
Yeah, go for it.
Now. Draw a card. And bind it. Now, the final stride is here. Lay waste to everything to become a pioneer of the future. Chrono Tiger Rebellion!
Okay, yeah, Rebellion. Yeah, Rebellion makes sense here, actually, yeah.
Now, call Mara and activate skill of Mara. Soul Blast, we're gonna countercharge 1, not Soul Blast 1, we're gonna counter blast 1. Now, draw a card. And I bind this card. Soul Charge 1. And now, we know what my top 3 cards are. I call Valve Laser and Pulsar Revolver Draco Kit. The skill of
I would call him the starter at the end, bro. Oh no.
Rebellion skill. Soul Blast 1. I bind 1 rear guard and 1 card from my hand and flip up a Rebellion. Now, he gains a critical and a drive, and 5,000 power for every 2 cards in my bind zone, so that's 20,000 power. I attack.
This is gonna have 5 criticals.
Yeah, it's gonna have something stupid like that.
It's gonna be 5. He's got triple crit.
Oh right, because he drew the draw. He drew the draw trigger. Yeah.
And then he drew the card that.
Exactly.
Yeah, he drew. Yeah. This is funny shit.
This is great, man. This is great.
And take 5 damage to the face, bro.
The refuge.
Overkill this
Check
motherfucker.
1.
Overkill.
Critical trigger. Check 2. Critical trigger. Check 3. Critical trigger. The end is here.
5. -3 in deck, by the way. -3 in deck.
Let's
He
go.
Lords.
He didn't even perform the 4th check. He didn't care.
I didn't. Oh yeah, what was my 4th check? You're right.
Well, what was it?
Heal trigger. Why not?
Why not? Yeah, why not?
Why not? He's gone at that point. He's got GG's. GG's. Jesus, man. Such overkill. GG's. Epic
Well, hope you
game.
guys enjoy Tiger. Hope you guys enjoy Demiurge, actually. No, this isn't Tiger, this is Demiurge. You guys
Anyway,
enjoyed that.
this is my advertisement of Chronofang to you, Fumi. This is about the best advertisement for this deck I could give you. This is amazing. I love this deck. Top 5 deck for me. Is it top 5 deck in format? Hell no. But it's top 5 in my heart.
So, wait, you actually still use Nouvelle, freaking Alex? You actually still use Nouvelle?
Come on, bro. The opponent wants to go for that ultimate break, punish him. They want to go Glory Maelstrom, punish him.
Bruh.
Oh, sheesh. Wanted to try this. Oh, yeah, Nouvelle. So, Nouvelle, it has Descent or Restrict, and also if the opponent's at 5 damage, they don't get trigger effects, which means they can't heal. So, if this connects while you're at 5, you dead. You have no ways of living. You dead.
It's
so
an
funny.
okay boss. It's an okay boss.
It's really
okay.
Yeah, it's okay. I like it. It's a fun one. I mean, it's very situational though, because Nouvelle has like no.
If you can get it off,
going for it.
Yeah. If you can get it off, then yeah. Though most of the time it's really niche.
For real, like if you know the opponent doesn't really have G-Guard fodder left, you may as well. I could see it. I'm trying to build after image, all good strides or dominate. LOL. Well, but what about Sukumoricon? Just run 10 of that.
Here's another idea. You just suffer. Just suffer.
Yeah, after image was not a well-supported mechanic, nor was it really even conceived very well because the idea behind the mechanic is flawed.
Yeah, dude, that keyword's a little too jank. I'm sorry. That's probably one of the reasons why they did dominate anyway.
Yeah,
it is
from after image to dominate. Yeah.
All right,
they
guys.
Made a mistake.
Boring is next. I'm not gonna spin until for after yet because I don't know if we have time. Like, as in, I'm not gonna guarantee the spin, but let's see the spin just in case. Wasn't Sukumoricon banned? No, Sukumoricon's was not banned in this era.
No.
Sukumoricon is only banned in premium.
Only banned in premium. Fair.
That makes sense.
How bad did I do? You actually. I mean, David, you give the score.
You don't want me to give the score.
I thought it was okay, at least.
You gotta practice. You gotta practice resource management and knowledge management because the thing is that Kagero in this format is a control deck. So whenever you want to play against another deck using Kagero, you need to understand what that deck's trying to do. Your opponent's deck. You have to know your opponent's deck just as well as yours because you have to know where you can punish them the hardest, right? You have to know where to use your denial griffins, where that's going to hurt. You have to understand when you're not committing to board and when you do commit to board because Kagero or Overlord specifically really struggles to actually feel the board. So when you go up against another control deck, you've really got to understand when are you committing your Nehaloms. I don't think you play stands. You just don't need to. Your Vanguard restands. You don't need rearguard multi-attack. Your rearguards suck at hitting anyways. And the Holem is only a good beater after your Vanguard has swung twice. So don't play stands. I just play crits and draws. If you need to think through what you're going to do every turn because the deck has options and what you can do. The ace is actually still a really good card if you're trying to go in for a kill and you know you have more crits in your deck. You only really want to do the legend once. You will risk deck out if you do it more than once, as you found out. Just digging through 6 cards through your deck is generally good if you know you're going into a more powerful stride turn and you just need to try and see heals. That much I understand. But yeah, you just got to understand situations and know when to go into what stride when you want to go into said stride. Ziegenberg is very similar to the ace. It's 4 drives, it's 2 Vanguard swings. You just got to understand when you're going to go into Ziegenberg.
Bro.
Yeah,
bro.
Everything David said. Everything David said, I agree with.
What I mean? I learned from the best, bro. I learned from this guy.
Another thing I also want to comment on is like the deck building. You added a lot of Blaze specific cards in a deck that doesn't need it. Like Tahir, Inspiriel, like you did not need those cards. Specifically, you're not going to be retiring as much as you think you are, unless you're like Hiat Berserk Lord. So this is another thing I want to point out. So
yeah, but you're on the right path though, Alex. I'm not gonna lie, what they said, they definitely said a lot because I actually didn't have as many comments. I just don't know the deck as well. I just generally know if I'm going to get my face beaten by it or not.
Well, here's the thing. you have David, who plays this entire format and is basically a god at it, and you have me, who basically plays Kagura for a living, so...
Bro, Sid, prepare for my arrival worm, holding blader mouses in each of his fingers.
David is basically Conquest. David is Conquest, dude.
I know, dude. Even my ass would be like, no! Too soon. Too soon. Not again.
Do you want me to play Darkness in this tournament?
No. I'm trying to stay away from Revelation. So look, no one should use the nuke, right? We don't want mutually assured destruction here. No one should use the nuke.
No one should use
I think it's a good learning lesson. Is what I call it.
dude, put
It's
down
a good
the
learning
belt.
lesson,
God
says.
damn.
David likes to enforce. He likes to enforce it. So
Anyway, so let's see. Angus is requesting to fight you, maybe? If you... All right.
Angus wants to fight me.
Yeah, Angus wants to fight you. What do you think? Do you want to fight him, or should I take it still?
No, that's fine.
All right.
Let me put it out.
like, I think it has this like habit of fighting, like the co-hosts. I'm realizing it's like this habit.
That's kind of his thing. He wants to get more people involved, which is kind of it's very charitable in its own way. All right.
Yeah.
There are three lobbies open. 2 of them are by Angus, and one of them is by and one of them is by David. That's funny. Yeah, we're gonna see David do a fight to fight show. Now, David, we got a request here. You've got G Next Hari built, right?
If you want me to play Hari, I can.
Go for it. Ice was wondering
so
about Hari, and you're just as good at it, if not better. So you may
Oh,
as
they
well
also
get
want to know
it.
about the Hari loop. They also want to know about the Hari loop. So
Mhm.
The loop.
I
have
gotcha.
fun with it.
Loop the loop. Ugh. Can't. Nah. By the way, you're gonna see me not agree with necessarily everything here, but that's because this format is so like well designed that you can actually have multiple like deck builds that all work fairly well, right? So like case in point, I'm a happiness collector guy. That's what brings me happiness. David's a cat person.
I just
That might
don't
be-
want my starter to be sniped by Gatling Claw. That's all it is.
Yeah, I mean,
what's
I
wrong with
understand
Gatling?
it. I feel like I kind of got used to it because most starters can't help it, you know?
Well, this one can.
Yeah, that's
And
what's
so
nice
I've-
about it. So fair.
Yeah, I figure it's just like if I know I'm gonna run into Kagura, and like you can't get happiness back out of the drop. So like if I know I'm gonna run into Kagura if I play a tournament, so I'm gonna start Cat Knight. If I don't think that Kagura is relevant in the format, I'll start Happiness Collector.
Yeah. Do you run happiness?
That's
in
all
your
it
deck,
comes
though?
down to.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, good. Yeah, that makes me feel better about it then.
You gotta have both.
Yeah, because they're both so
Hopefully.
good.
Hopefully you have both.
I think I understand Asha gaming now. I hope so. That fight I had was I hope a fairly good demonstration of Asha. Admittedly, very long winded because the Chronojet player took an hour and a half, but but even with that, it was still pretty good all around. All right, let's get a little music going here.
All right,
I know
so
this.
after Image Nubas.
Mhm.
So rob some. Shigire Gumo. Okay. Wow.
So that confirms after Image Nubas.
Holy crap! This is some table 500 ass kind of matchup.
We're gonna see some big brain plays from Angus, I think. Or Angu, yeah. Or where the f is this?
Alright. Shigire Gumo. We've also got Kamichigusa. Meanwhile, we've got Betty Ride, which is fine. How crazy would Betty be if it had the Magpie ability?
Insane.
Right? Man. Insane. Furthermore, oh man, there's a lot here. Okay, drive trigger check. Alright, heal trigger. It's okay. No way. That was the original Roy. Alright. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, what's up, Eclipse? Welcome on in. This is after Image. So, Nubatama is a really unique clan in that it has two keywords in G. It has the good one and the not good one. We're seeing the not good one. Even though I think it's cooler, this is the not so good one. This is after image. So after image states that when your opponent puts a bound card into their hand, if your hand has 6 or less cards, you can bounce an after image unit to the hand. Most of your units have this after image ability. So that means that if, let's say you're down to like 4 cards in hand, right? And they just added back a bound card, which a lot of your cards forces them to return their cards bound back to their hand. You're able to bounce back a couple of your rear cards for free, right? So that's the idea. It's kind of like hit and run guerrilla warfare tactics where they snipe you, go at it, and then all retreat back to the hand. The issue is that freaking annoying 6 or less in hand. That freaking annoying ass stipulation. That means if you're having a good game, you don't get after image. What the hell?
It's a very odd restriction to have in a deck that cares about control as well, so
brother,
I don't
want
understand
low
why.
hand, I'll play Brave.
But ironically, yeah.
You haven't been booted yet, but
It says you're still here, man. It says you're still here.
I was wondering why there was a long pause.
But yeah, after image was like. But yeah, after image was not supported that well in G. It was quickly scrapped, as you guys have heard. So.
By the way, Fumi, one thing I want to mention. Earlier they were trying to get you to play Heritage, right? Heritage is not legal in G-Next. That's a GZ card, which is after the fact. G-Next doesn't have Heritage. So I want to let you know that before you try to build around it and practice for it. The cards that you saw from Chronojet earlier in the first match, that's what you can play. So that also kind of contextualizes which of the Gear Chronicle decks you might want to play here, right? Because between the two, Chronojet, a lot of those like key late game cards came in GZ. Chrono Fang is basically complete by G-Next. Chrono Fang got virtually nothing after G-Next, so you got the whole deck there. So one of the reasons why I prefer Fang, even though fact matter is Chronojet is more powerful.
I think Genghis kind of having computer issues right now.
I think Untap is just projecting this deck, bro.
That's rejecting after image.
Projecting after image. It says no. Yeah,
You
I'm
know
sorry,
what?
Fumi.
That's fair.
If you ever wanted to play GZ, you can play Heritage. Boy.
I don't know how many people would want to play GZ, but you can't ask for it.
We woke up the MTG players. Yeah, that's kind of the thing when all the Magic the Gathering players start to get on, the server starts to like really get heavy.
Yeah. Wait. Okay, so he's throwing down cards. Okay, you got Hojin on the field.
Oh damn, he's going Hojin now. Alright. Hojin would be effing crazy that for it, not gonna lie.
Does he keep his soul underneath his Vanguard?
Yeah, he does.
Okay.
It would be cool to play you, Josh. Shoot, yeah, I know what you mean. I'm gonna try and do another one of these streams later on. All right, check it later, Joey. I'm gonna try and do another one of these streams later on because it seems like this was fairly popular. So I could try to go for this again and try to prioritize people who didn't get a chance to fight me last time. Because, yeah, I think folks are starting to get more interested in the format. Plus, there's a lot of really cool matchups we didn't get to do yet.
David's taking 2. Losing 2 triggers.
It's okay, though. He didn't lose the stand triggers, and those are the important ones. It could have gone a bit longer for more matches, thank you, Luis.
Call him out.
Damn. I can't really hold a fight while watching this one, so that's also another reason why.
Yeah,
Flying Parrington.
Alright. Bro, I had the most dyslexic moment. I read that as Pegasus. God damn it.
9k Okay, on the Vanguard.
Okay,
Alright, getting that pressure.
What is a parry ton?
It's a reindeer with wings.
That is the
It's
most.
It's that
weirdest
thing.
I've ever. It's that thing, yeah.
Wow, your guys' damage zone is basically equivalent. Interesting. Both lost 1 heal and the effect rate.
Sheesh.
I mean, fair though, I get that. Here we go. Stealth Dragon, Shiranui. So this is Stealth Dragon Shiranui. It's really cool. So it has a skill that when you stride over it, you counterblast 1, and by doing that, you choose on your opponent's rear guards and bind it face up, and then they choose a card from the hand and discard it. At the end of the turn, they choose the card that was bound by this effect and return back to their hand, which will then proc your after image. But the problem is that it's the end of the turn, where you're most likely to have the biggest hand.
Yep. It's kind of disappointing because this card would have been really good in like pre-next. Like this would have been really good in pre-next.
Right.
So, but it came out after the fact, which sucks.
Ooh, okay, guard 2. Uh-oh. Oh man,
Just
that
crit.
would be, I don't know, I wouldn't believe though, personally. I would not believe. That's
Does
just
David
not
believe,
a good
though?
idea. That is not a good idea. After damage checking 2 triggers? Hell no, yeah, okay. He's playing reasonable here. Don't try that, man.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Holy
You should have
crap,
believed. You should have fucking believed. You should have believed.
No. See, there's no G guards. That's a really big problem. So you might just break through anyway, right? That's the philosophy. That's the philosophy here. He's fine.
But yeah, no, I'm just yeah, I'm giving you shit. I'm just giving you shit because it's one here. Also because how the hell do you check 2 triggers after 2 triggers?
Bro just simply leaves. Okay, so the 2 connected.
You know what? That's
Ah, crap. Now he's
okay.
losing stand triggers. Now we panic.
There's also Camping Princess. Bye-bye her.
Princess. God, sometimes I wonder about if she's worth the CV, man, but it's so good to be able to just put any card.
Seriously, dude. In my opinion, the CV is worth, dude. It's worth the CV.
One thing I like to do with Princess, just to like piss someone off, is to put in Prankster Girl off of Princess.
Oh, Prankster Girl, yeah.
Because
Okay,
it's the same thing. You'll put any card like into the soul anyway, so just put the Prankster Girl to like waste time.
yeah. Okay, it's just fucking Mephisto. He's running Mephisto. Okay.
Curtain call announcer Mephisto.
Okay, so Mephisto.
Alright, we got a Luna theme for that. Where is I think it's down here, right? Here we go. Alright. Now, with the skill of Hari, when strode upon, counterblast 1, soul charge 1 and choose any card from the soul and call it to the rear circle and it gets 5,000 power. But it has to move back to the soul at the end of the turn. That is the Magia keyword. That
Okay.
means that he'll be able to keep calling cards to the soul consecutively, but then they all go back, so they won't have to fall prey to any sort of pesky board removal the opponent may seek to ensnare them in.
Alright, so he calls Betty out.
Cat Knight comes out new. When another card is placed on rear circle of the soul, Cat Knight has the ability to call anything else when he's called. So basically, Cat Knight in the soul calls himself when he puts a card on the Vanguard circle as a Generation Break one. So the immediate stride procs Cat Knight. Cat Knight on place now calls Peryton. Peryton skill, when placed on rear circle, Magia, soul charge 1, and choose another card to call in the same column as him.
Choose not to call off of that.
Makes sense, nothing worth it.
Oh, yeah, fair.
Alright. Peryton, alright. Let's try again. Ooh, better.
Okay, another Betty.
Yep, and now call the Betty. calls it over the Periton that can swap positions. Very nice. Betty's pretty key here because Betty's skill allows her to counterblast one after boosting a rear guard to put the card that she boosted into the soul and then call a card with Magi ability to the rear circle in the soul. So this is a multi-attack from the rear guard. And that's really good because of Mephisto's skill here. Mephisto gives 1,000 power for each of the Mephistos face up in the G zone to all of your units. All of them.
Yep, so Betty boosts Periton, move Periton soul, call back out Periton, move another thing, so yeah, you can do a lot with this turn.
The only thing that's kind of messing him up is that he wasn't able to build the soul with more boosters. So a Periton superior call is going to kind of rely on the luck of the soul charge here in order to get an optimal booster. Alright, flipping up another Mephisto will be able to grant even more power. And since it's a comp given to the Vanguard, that means anything called after the fact also gets its power up. Mephisto goes really hard if you bother to stride it a second time in a row, because that'll be 3 Mephistos in the face-up G-Zone. But it takes extra preparation. You have to basically invest in the Mephisto for 2 turns consecutively to do that.
Alright, so everything gets the 1K.
Sitting with a pretty decent hand here. So Shiranui isn't looking too bad either. Ooh, calls down the Darkside Princess. Now, like in the D-Series iteration, Darkseid's Princess is a beater. You can have her gain 5,000 power when exchange for moving the soul at the end of the battle, so even more moving the soul shenanigans. Look at the power-ups here.
Ooh, okay, I see it.
Yeah. Even Mephisto gets an extra power-up, although I don't think it matters here.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah, not because based on the increments, the extra one doesn't matter. But you know, maybe in a second consecutive turn, it all matters. You know, we can believe.
We can believe. I mean, yeah, this is Pale Moon being Pale Moon, like just doing a lot of crazy stuff very quickly.
It's kind of nice.
Like I give the clan like a lot of crap because of how stupid it gets, but I respect it.
Alright. 18 on the Vanguard, a good start. Okay. Starting with an intercept there. Looks like he intends to guard this. It's an 18 though, so he's gonna need another 5k in order to guard it.
Yeah, Hojin is not going to be enough.
Okay, guards with Katari Gitsune.
Okay.
Guards with the Stride Fighter there. Interesting. Alright, Betty's skill.
Right.
CV's 1, places Periton in the soul, then she can call literally anything from the soul. Now, there's a little bit of an interesting decision tree here. He could try to go to Periton to recreate the column, but it would rely on the soul charge to be able to make it. So let's see if he goes for it. Alright, he does go for the Periton. Ooh, and a low roll there.
Oof.
The other choice would have been to call one of the beaters there who could attack over on their own and not chance the soul charge. But at least this way, he manages to build the soul a little bit for consecutive turns. So an interesting decision tree from David there.
You can also gamble on triggers as well. You can also gamble on stands and restand Betty.
He hasn't seen a lot of stand triggers shown in the public knowledge yet. If he sees a stand trigger, standing the Betty here will be really huge, so it might be worth it.
Yeah. Okay, Mephisto time.
Mephisto's going for it.
32k, triple drive, no guarding from Angus.
Ooh, and a rare critical trigger punish. Here we go.
Okay. That's still decent. That's still a decent push.
This is a good advertisement for David's philosophy, which is to run the 6-6 ratio on criticals and stand triggers in his deck.
Okay, so he's got the Mass Phantom. And, okay, 2 grade 3s. That's not really what you want to see.
Oh, damage checking the Jidakichi allows him to draw a card.
Pretty good, and...
Alright.
He also gets Shigiri Guma. Yeah, he got... Wait, did he? No, Shiguriguma was in the soul. Okay.
He's moving Shiguriguma over to the side.
Okay, there we go. So he draws a card off of his draw, and then
Now the second check.
Oh, yeah. Sign power to ban.
Hmm.
And Shiranui.
Strike buffer there. Not too bad, but not too good either. Alright, Periton may not be able to hit, but thanks to the Dark Side Princess who can get swole, it's not going to be a problem for David. 33
33K.
33 is going to demand a 20k shield if he's willing to give it. Alright.
Guarding with
Porasada Nibi Katabita. He needs another 5k in order to guard that, though.
Yeah, you're gonna need another 5.
Uh-oh. I think he's realizing that. He's reconsidering. Okay, guards with 2 critical triggers. Ooh. That's a fair bit of triggers already out from Shiranui. The drives may not be that pressuring.
Yeah.
And now, the end of the turn. And watch as this field mostly disappears. Beautiful.
Yeah, the only thing that's going to stay is the Paradin, as that was called by Betty.
Alright, now it's back over to Shiranui. Angus can stand and drop.
Untap.
Both fighters are 4 damage, and there's not too many cards in David's possession that could defend, but it's possible that he's still holding a couple tricks in the hand here. Meanwhile, Shiranui is on the driver's seat based on total cumulative card advantage. But if Shiranui fails to kill this turn, he's going to be in a lot of problem. Another issue for Shiranui is that it tends to get rid of cards, but getting rid of cards in the hand is not going to matter when David has a couple of grade 3C drove check as just sheer fodder for hand discard. Alright. He discards. Discarding Hagade Jishi for stride cost. What will he go into?
Okay, let's see.
Uh-oh. Did his G unit disappear?
I'm not even in the game right now, so...
Oh yeah, we'll give it a second then. Untap might be having a bad day.
I can't even see the game. Like, I'm on Untap's homepage and I can't even see the game. So.
Yeah, it's taking a minute here.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, here we go.
Alright.
Ooh, okay. So, Rakudo Stealth Rogue Koreha Lord. Koreha Lord states on the Vanguard circle, when it attacks the Vanguard, the number of cards in your hand is the same or less than the opponent's. Your opponent chooses a card from the hand and binds it face down, but then they return to the hand at the end of the turn. Bit of an interesting choice, because we already know David has grade 3s to give on that. Now with skill Shiranui, counterblast 1, Periton is bound, and a card from the hand is discarded.
Alright, discarding the Master's Phantom. Okay.
Makes sense. He's already confirmed to have the other card in the hand, so Stride is confirmed either way. Even if there was a card bound, those bound cards go back. Alright. One big asset here is Kamijigusa, but Kamijigusa needs to be placed, so it's not going to happen quite yet. Alright, Chikade Gumo Call. When it's placed in the rear circle, if you have a Shiranui, you can soul blast like the top 3 cards of the deck and call an after image from among them to the rear circle, so it's a field buster. Currently, both fighters are at around the same hand size. Once he calls a card, they'll both be at 5, so he just needs to keep mustering a couple more cards in order to make it happen. Putting back the Chikide Gumo, fascinating. I wonder why.
I don't know what he's CV'd for either. Confused.
He's typing right now, so he might be explaining something. I gotta go do the high school rules.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Angus has to abandon the game, unfortunately. Too bad, he was cooking, bro.
Rip.
He was cooking.
With the after image of all things, so.
Darn.
We don't get to see after image, oh well.
What'd I miss? Nothing too much, just a few G games.
You missed after image gaming, that's what.
David, what do you think? Do you think he could have had you?
No.
Okay.
Ha! Just blunt. I like the bluntness.
I had a very big G guard.
Yep,
And I looked at the top card just to see what I would draw off the heel, and it was a PG, so I was like, okay.
Oh, huge.
so you were fine. You were not. It was nothing.
Yeah, I was just gonna go into the flip G guard because that was gonna be a really big G guard. Because I had all 4 grades in Soul. If you noticed that.
That's pretty big.
I intended to get all 4 grades in Soul, but it was gonna be
Alright,
fun,
guys, you got chosen, so hop on in. I've got about 45 minutes until Time Strangers, so I'm gonna try and keep this relatively quick, if I can help it. If things take too long, we'll just have to break it off part way, but that's a risk I'm worth taking.
Yep. Okay. 45 minutes.
So, does anyone have a deck request? Something that we want to see get played? Because I've got a few. I've definitely got a few here. Shoot, David, you said it earlier, right? But you and I basically together combined make up almost like 95% of the decks played in this format. Like we're missing Aquaforce, Link Joker, and Mega Colony, right?
I put my Mega Colony list in retro.
Oh,
what was the other one? You said
Link Joker and
Aquaforce?
Aquaforce are the only ones that we don't really do, right?
I know how to build Link Joker decks, but I only really know how to build Star Vaders.
Star Vaders, right? I mean, makes sense, but still.
Yeah, I don't necessarily know if that's something you want to play on stream.
No. All right. Any requests here for anyone? There's not many things I won't play.
You want to try Diablo?
Diablo's pretty fun. Don't forget about Hari. Yeah, well, I mean, Hari played a bit there, so that's something. So I might try. So I'm gonna try and prioritize. Like, even though that was a half game, let me try to prioritize if anyone else has a request. If not, I can just do Hari again. Got a lot.
I mean, I think. Is there nobody who I thought there was somebody who wanted to see Thunderstrike. Or not.
Oh, were they here? That's the question. Oh, if they want to see Thunderstrike, I can give them epic Thunderstrike, bro.
Bring the thunder, dude.
Dude, Thunderstrike. Man, Scarlight. Man, I remember you was watching me play some of them Thunderstrike games in tournament.
Yeah,
that
I remember you.
Something.
Yeah, man. Seriously. Man knows how to play Thunderstrike. You may not seem like it, but the man knows Narukami. The man knows his Narukami.
Thunder muscles. Loris might also be good. You know what? Here, let me go ahead and make it a poll between Loris and Hari.
Phil, you have a good rest of your stream.
All right, brother. Check you later.
Peace.
Yeah, I'll say Loris for something different.
Fair enough. Alright, I'm gonna leave it there just a moment. It seems like Loris might be the overwhelming favorite, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Loris is kind of cooking it. Sure, all right.
Bermuda Gaming. Let's go.
Bermuda do be gaming though. Okay.
What I missed? Deciding between Loris or Hari. Take your pick.
You know what? Loris it is. Let's go.
Oh yeah. So this is also going to be Ice's first G next deck, so...
Yeah, you may or may not be ready for this one. Let's see. I'll mulligan 1. Interesting. Okay, then. Well, Stride is here, but I need to see some pieces.
And before Ice actually flips over a Link Joker starter for some whatever reason.
Oh, I
just made a
hooked that so hard. I brought the orange. Want to lock my cards? I mean, I doubt he's playing that though. Roll 17. He's looking for a Loris deck. Yeah, I mean it makes sense. Eclipse asked for Loris too. All right. I'll go second. Now stand up. Zavangado. Wholehearted Dream Metadude. Ooh, bro brought the
DI, okay.
You got that lore?
Okay.
Yeah, sure, I can get you that lore list after.
Oh, so this might be freaking Sinishara Road. Alright.
Which would be cool.
Sinishara Road. Yeah.
I hope it, yeah, because I doubt it's Blade Wing. If it is Blade Wing, we're gonna be in trouble though, because I will have to quit mid game. It won't, because Blade Wing games take over an hour. I've learned 4 new card games this month alone. Shiona, what have you been doing, bro?
Brother.
Shiona has been trying to become the king of games.
Bro, I was trying to become Yugioh. Wild.
His name's not Yugimoto. His name is Yugi Many. Exceeding his limits.
Yugi Many. Exceeding my limitations. The bro's about to freaking crash into a fucking wall, if that's the case.
Oh yeah, bro. Alright.
You have to GSS.
Ice, what's going on?
It's either he's lagging or he's gonna GSS.
Sure. Although I'm not sure why he's asking that question now.
Yeah. Yeah, like, it was like an old ass card like Doreen, then you're fine.
Yeah.
Oh, D-Creeper? Yeah, D-Creeper's fine.
D-Creeper, that's fine. Shoot, a lot of G-decks were built on like some of the OG support.
For real.
Alright. Draw. Let's ride Shandy. Metadew moves back, and support for Metadew, Shandy attacks for 12k on the Vanguards. Drive trigger check. Gah! Critical trigger. All effects go to the Vanguard, baby.
Just getting criticals.
Just when I thought this was only standard, bro. Suddenly I got it in G. The tempo swing. Ooh, bro. Brennan Vampiri.
Oh yeah, you're definitely playing Shower Roads. This is definitely
yeah, that's
Shower
good.
Roads.
He's playing. Shower Road is so based. Over to you.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
One like Weiss, right? Oh, like Weiss Schwartz. Oh, Weiss Schwartz is pretty fun. Man, that game takes me back to my high school days.
You were the dealer of that, were you? You're the dealer. So.
Yeah, they also called me the quote-unquote king. It's funny. At first, I battled to get the title. Then once I had it, I tried to hide away from it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, Demonted, okay.
Demonted Executioner. Alright. Let's move over.
Oh. Soul Blasting D Creeper to Soul Charge 2 immediately. Okay.
Sure, why not?
Interesting choice.
Soul charges into Doppel Vampire and also critical trigger. Okay.
Alright.
Making a soul pile. Very smart. I end up taking that, but he's still streaming Time Stranger. Yeah, I'll still be streaming Time Stranger in like a half hour. Like, as the schedule says.
Yeah.
Not guarding that. Bring it on. Ooh, nice heal. He doesn't have much drops on recursion, but at the same time, he doesn't particularly need it. Alright.
I wish they did more with the Nightmare Land.
I'll damage check one. Oh, Shizuku, but I liked you.
Alright, tie game.
Alright, draw. Ooh, a piece. Alright. I ride Eager Envy Marionette. And we call a second to the rear guard. Marionette attacks for 9. They don't match the dopamine I get from Dominate Shira. Damn. Well, all that means is you found your one, bro. We're gonna go 14. Yeah, mine is Revelation, bro.
Oh, it's gonna be Overlord. Always gonna be Overlord with me.
Overlord, baby.
Gotcha. Can't tear me away from him.
Alright, now we're gonna go 14 on 14. What is y'all's opinion on Verano's stride? I think Verano is a fairly strong stride. I don't play in my personal deck, but at the same time, I've honestly been considering going back and putting it in, because at this point, I will just never effing stride until Selfina. She's just not a part of my winning image. Freak Nui got me on a chokehold. That sounds like Freak Nui behavior.
Sounds normal.
Okay.
Get used to it.
One to pass? Drive check. A good call. Over to you. He wasn't afraid to take a gamble there just to try and min-max the turns, and that was not a bad call.
Oh crap. It's 6:30. Okay, I'm gonna need to quickly leave. Got some plans coming up. I'll catch you guys later though. Have a good rest of your stream.
Yeah, take care, brother. Thanks for dropping by.
Yep, later guys.
Okay. Now back to his turn. He's gonna G assist. Roger that. Go ahead and reveal your hand to me, brother. Interesting. Okay. A lot of defense. It's 5 in G assists. This should be a great game for Eclipse. They play DI and are pretty interested in Loris too, so this is basically right up their alley for a matchup. I like the Chaos deck I played in Premium or Variable in G-Next. Yeah, because G-Next is a very different format. A lot of Premium stuff came like after the fact. But you know, in a format like this, you could still play Chaos. Ooh, okay, he got Shadowverse, which is basically the right snag here. Let's see. He has to get rid of 2 cards in the hand, which should probably be the draw trigger and the critical trigger, but he might have a different thing in mind. Soul and draw. Szachorot Vampir. G-Guardians will never be surpassed, Ant-Man. Yep. Got a request to use the Loris, and thankfully that is a deck I know how to play. God, don't remind me about that girl. No guard, bring it on. Draw trigger, nice. Damage check. No trigger. Alright, let's go. Stand and draw. Alright. Let's ride. Wonderful voice, Loris. Now, Generation Zone, Kai-Ho. I'll discard Miracle Voice from the hand. And we'll stride into Maximum Rapture, Lucia. With skill Wonderful Voice Loris, so my G unit strides, I can draw a card and choose up to my rear guards and return to the hand. So it's Counterblast 1 and Soul Blast 1. Draw. Nice. And now we're going to bounce these two cards to my hands. Next up, let's call Shizuku. And let's call Metadu, Harmony. When a card in the same column as the unit with Harmony is called, then both units become in harmony with one another. Next up, call Mariana. Mariana's skill. When it becomes in harmony, if I have a Vanguard with Loris in its card name, she's going to get an extra 3,000 power. Now, the Harmony of Shizuku. When she becomes in harmony, I look at the top 5 cards of the deck and add up to 1 grade 2 from among them to the hands. Shuffle up the deck. Next up, let's go ahead, call, and call. Harmony again, Mariana goes 3,000 power up. Now, with support from Reina, I'm going to attack for a total of 16k on your Vanguard. All right. Now then, Maximum Rapture with support from Metadu. Activating skill. Soul Blast 1, I can choose any card from my G-Zone and flip it face up. I'll choose another Lucia. By doing that, I'll be able to choose one of my other units in Harmony, return to the hand, and then bounce any card from my hand back to the field. So, let's go ahead, add her back, and then Call her right back. Now then, not only is this going to happen, next up is the skill of Medidu. When my other units return to the hand from rear circle, I can move her into the soul. Countercharge. Furthermore, skill of Reina. Move into soul. Give 5,000 power to Lucia. And now the Generation Break 2 of my unit is live. She gets 3,000 power for every 2 of my units in Harmony, which includes her column. So this is going to be for a total of 31k 3 drives on the Vanguards. Alright, let's see what Ice does about this attack. Closet Balloon, very nice. Now, he doesn't have Generation Break 1, so he can't use the Darkness ability of it, but he does have the ability that if Closet Balloon's in the Soul, and he's got 10 or more Soul, he can draw, but he doesn't have that yet, so he's just going to Closet. Now, what do he choose to discard off of this? A heal trigger? Oof. Alright, 3 drives. Check 1, Subaru. Check 2, Vita. And check 3, Spica. Alright. In which case, let's attack with support. Total power, 22k on the Vanguards. Actually putting Elizabeth Untap right now. Alright, and at the end of the turn, Lucia returns to the G zone. And over to you. Alright, now it's time for DI. Damage zone. 2 to 4, so I'm in ahead by 2 damage, but now it's time for Stride. Ooh. Mask of Demonic Frenzy, Ericreus. Now, when it attacks a Vanguard, you can Soul Charge 2. Then, if the number of cards in the Soul is 6 or more after that Soul Charge 2, it has an on-hit to choose to make the opponent retire a rear card. And if it has 15 or more cards in the Soul, then it gets 1 hit for each card of the Soul. Now, I don't think it's going to get to 15 this turn, but still, even just the on-hit could be pretty nifty here, because I'm at low damage, so I might take it. Ooh, Closet Balloon. That's a good hit. Alright, now, Deranged Singular boosts the soul and draws 2 cards. Yep, pot of greed, baby. Good draw. 7 cards in the hand, but an empty board, so he's gonna have to start calling in order to make up some spaces. Ooh, okay, we're still holding 15 viewers here. Not bad. So, a lot of this is gonna come down to what he's able to call. Demonted, that's a good one. When Demont is placed in the rear circle, you look at the top 7 and put a card with the Darkness ability from among them into the Soul. So it's a selective Soul Charge. Alright, called Dapu Vampire. So when it attacks a Vanguard, if you have 6 or more souls, it's 5,000 power. And then if there's 15 or more in the soul, then he gets Great Zero Market. It's pretty devastating, but thankfully, he's not getting to 15 right now. It takes a little bit of time in DI to get to 15. So he's at 7, though, which means that the basics of Erectrius is online. Ooh, Hysteric Shirley. Alright, Hysteric Shirley's gonna go into Soul to Soul Charge 1. Are you sure? Maybe, I mean, if he's throwing down like triple Hysteric Shirley or something, I guess theoretically he could get there, but that's really hard to do. He would need to throw in a lot in order to make it happen. Alright, so this will, after he gets the Soul Charge, he'll be at 9. 9 Soul, and then Erectrius will get him to 11. No, never mind. I do not know, never mind. But at the same time, I guess he's just not doing it. Yeah, he just decided not to go for it. He'd rather have the card in hand, which is fair. Yeah, because I think he also realized if he couldn't hit 15 anyway on this turn, there's no need to waste it in Turbo Charge, right? Alright. See what he does here. Alrighty, guys, we're almost out of time. Try to attack me if you can. Okay, he's gonna CV1 to get 2k power. He doesn't have 10 or more soul. Gotcha, okay. Still, that's going to be enough to at least try to threaten my Vanguard, which is nifty. Okay. 11k. Do I want to guard this? I'll intercept. Alright, Erectrius is skill now. Soul charges and gets an on-hit. Soul charges a critical trigger and a shot arrow. 1 for 1, even exchange. I gotta protect my rear guard. I'm gonna PG and discard Shandy from the hands. Hold on a second. While he's doing those drive shots. Trigger, okay, all the doppelvamp here. Deposit balloon. Okay, good drive checks. So 19 on the Vanguard. It's actually 24. So let's go ahead and Generation Guards. So I'm gonna Generation Guard into how much CB do I need? I need 2 CB for this upcoming turn. Oh, but I could use a Soul Blast. Okay. Yeah. I'll go Citron. And Citron's going to call Vita. Now Harmony achieved. Because of that call, Loris is going to get an extra 5,000 power because she's in Harmony. Nice. That blocks the attack. Alright, Ice, I'm gonna try and I'm gonna attempt to finish it here because I'm running out of time before Time Stranger, so if I can't finish it this turn, I'll have to call it off for now. So sorry about that. Stand and draw. Ooh, not bad. Now, Generation Zone. Kaiho. Stridoza. Generation. Let's see. With how many cards? Let's go here. I'll stride into Skolatoile Olivia. Skill of Loris. Let's Counterblast 1 and Soul Blast 1. I draw a card and choose 2 cards and bounce them back. Then at the beginning of the main phase, Vita skill. Gotcha, Ice, thank you. Soul Blast 1 and return this to the hands. Then I'm going to go ahead and call a card from my hand to the rear circle. So let's call Shizuku. And I countercharge 1. And now let's go ahead and see if I can't try to go for it this turn. All right. Let's call. And call. And Harmony achieved. Look at the top 5 cards of the deck for a grade 3. Shuffle. Let's go ahead and call. And call. Harmony achieve. This is going to get an extra 3,000 power for every 2 of my Harmony, in addition to 3,000 power due to its own skill. So I've got a total of 4 Harmonies, which is an extra 6k, and then extra 3k from her first auto skill, so that's 9k. Then skill Subaru when she becomes in Harmony. I'm going to go ahead and give 3k to Subaru and resist. Alright, now it's time for battle, baby. I'm gonna go 16k on the Vanguards. Alright, now there's no guard's gonna determine a lot. Ooh, okay, he did hit the defensive. That makes it significantly harder for me. But we still persevere. Now then, this is going to be for a total of 28k Vanguards. from the soul and add it to the hands, which is probably going to be the Closet Balloon, right? So he's going to put in Dimension Creeper. Alright, he adds back Closet Balloon. The Closet Balloon is still not going to be at full power because he doesn't have the soul for it. So, let's keep going. I'm going to attack with Olivia and activate skill. Counterblast 1. And I bounce back all 5 of my rear guards after flipping up a face-up Olivia into the Generation Zone. Olivia goes critical, and I choose 2 cards from my hand and I call them to separate rows. Let's go ahead and call you and you to rear circle. Harmony achieves. So this is going to be 26k, 2 crit, 3 drive Vanguard. And this is mainly what the issue with Loris was it lacks the kill power, but it's still really good. Check 1, critical trigger. All effects go to Spica. Check 2, no trigger. Check 3, no trigger. Ooh, Stride Fodder though, nice. Next up, attack with support. Now then with Spica's skill, I can CB1. And if I do, I can choose one of my rear guards, return to the hand, and choose any card from my hand and call to the rear circle. So let's go ahead. Do I want to do that right now, though? Ooh. You know what? No, let's not do Speak. I'm just simply going to attack. So this is going to be for 14, 19, yeah, this is going to be 18k, 2 crit Vanguards. Yeah, unfortunately, him seeing the defensive does hurt me, but that's because Loris was never known for really big calls, right? The main idea is that you have a really healthy hand a lot of the time. So you had a lot of combos and a way to like maneuver around the opponent and also really good defense. It's just that your offense wasn't very good. So that was the balancing point behind this deck. It was nice. You know, people always say, you know, Bermuda draws a bajillion cards, but you know, at the same time, if Bermuda can't really kill, then Bermuda not too bad. Alright, now then, activating skill of Kruk. I'm going to put Kruk on top of the deck. Return Spica to the hand, and then I call 1 card from my hands. After shuffling the deck. So let's go ahead and... Alright, let's do this. I'll call Vita to rear guards. Now, Vita is going to set its sights on Doppel Vampire. We'll try and end off the turn there. Alright, now unfortunately we don't have time to finish this game though, because your boy needs to go do another stream with Time Stranger as promised, so we're gonna have to end it, but Ice already said he was cool with ending it as it is, so that'll end it for now, but hopefully that was kind of a neat demonstration of the Loris deck, right? There's definitely other strides to go into, right? You've got Anj, you've got Celebrate Voice Loris, there's some few neat things, so next time around, Ice, yeah, it's fine, besides my hand is kind of bad. Oh, yeah, I mean, you were kind of running a little low there, admittedly, so... Oh, shoot, what's your top deck, guys? Could you have Stride? Could you have drawn into Stride Fodder, I wonder? Because if you couldn't have, yeah, that was basically cooked. But... Wait, no, never mind, this is Stride Fodder. Yeah, because you're going to Stride for a Darkness unit. Yeah, so you're good. So yeah, you need to use Were Tiger Jaeger. So you go for that, and then that's your hand. Yeah, it's not that great, but it works, I guess. Alrighty, that's gonna do it for this stream. If you guys want to hang out with me for the Time Stranger stream, definitely go ahead and hop on over there. It's gonna be up in a few minutes. But even if you're just here for the Vanguard, then I hope you had a good time. I'm going to try and get into one of these G Next streams coming up in the following week here to prep people for the tournament. Also just have a good time with this great format. It's one of the best formats that we ever had for Vanguard, so it's a lot of fun. And hopefully as people get a little bit more experience with it, games will go faster, things will be more seamless, and all that good stuff. So with all that said, take care, God bless, and have a good night.